All rise for the JRPG Gamer Anthem. Ba, 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 ba. Welcome on in, Nate. Welcome on in, everybody. It's Dragon Quest VIII once again, and oh my goodness, I have no idea what to expect because we're here. Look at us. We're ready. This is the party. I don't exactly know when Akira Toriyama drew this. I think he drew it like later as part of like an anniversary. It's in the Dragon Quest 30th anniversary art book, and I have it, and I remembered this page, and I specifically told to myself, when I stream Dragon Quest VIII, I want to use this as the starting soon image when we finally have our full party. Asterisk. In the 3DS version, you get extra party members, but in the original game, this was the party. This is everybody ready for adventure. Hiro, Jessica, Yangus, Angelo, and don't forget Munchie. That's the most important party member. I mean, apparently, I haven't done this yet. Apparently, when you feed him cheese, he does something in battle, so remind me to do that at some point. I keep forgetting. Like on a boss battle or something. But we're ready for adventure. The party is here. Last time, Angelo joined us to avenge the death of the... I want to say Pope, the Abbot. Functionally similar. And, you know, Dual Magus spreading tragedy and murder wherever he goes. Somebody's got to make him pay. And we may only be one step behind him, but we can close that gap. So, with that, let's get it started. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. So I will say, I'm just overall excited to see what happens next, because if it's anything like Dragon Quest XI, this is the point where like things really get intense. It's no longer about setting up people's backstories. It's about actually building us up, making us stronger, and making us feel like even though the big bad outwitted us, outstrengthed us in the cutscenes prior, we can beat him. We have a shot. And if you already noticed, I wasn't trying to grind. I just remembered there was one piece of treasure still in the old abbey. So off stream, I just really quickly went and grabbed it. And you know, that area has metal slimes, and I might killed 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. It's okay, we didn't level up too much. I think Angelo only leveled up once. Let's see what everybody says. I'm going to be coming after Dual Magus with the rest of you. He has to pay for what he did to Abbot Francisco. I hope we can all be friends, so why don't we use the world map to decide where to head to next? Yeah, he makes it sound open, but it really is only one path. Looking back on when we first arrived here, I never would have believed things would turn out this way. Can we really beat Dual Magus? I know we've got another person now, but still, is it even possible? I'm sorry, I shouldn't say things like that. I'd only demoralize everyone. No more, I promise. It's okay, Jessica. You moralize us all.
That Angelo looks a bit soft, but he ain't had it easy, has he? You can't judge a bloke by his appearance, by what me mom always told me, eh? I don't know, first Jessica, now Angelo. All with family issues.
You're one to speak, Yangus. Aw, man, in the Discord, we were talking about Yangus's game on PS2. Young Yangus and a Mystery Dungeon. That's technically the name of that game. Like Young Yangus to Fushigi something something. I only remember the name of Fushigi because of that freaking crystal ball that was on the commercials on TV all the time. The Fushigi. Y'all don't tell me you ever like wanted to buy a Fushigi. Spoilers, it's just a crystal ball. That's what all it is. Just an acrylic ball. I can't believe that people actually buy that. Alright, let's take a look at the map. Now, according to the map, if you guys can see that, it's pretty small. The only real way to go is just follow this path all the way down. And eventually we'll come up on this little town over here, whatever this is. And I had a sneaking suspicion that we might have something to do with that cave up there. But also, since that there's not really much anywhere to go on this continent, maybe the whole thing is that we finally get the boat. And then we get real time to boat. That would be exciting. At least I think so. Real time to vote. Real freedom in this game. Oh, I'm excitement. Yeah. So everybody get cozied up, and we're just gonna be getting to it. Off stream, I checked the shops. Angelo's really stingy. He doesn't want to equip like anything. When he did level up, I noticed he can use bows, which we haven't been able to buy yet, and stabs. And I want to give him a staff. I want to see if I can give him support, the support role. I was trying to see if Jessica would fill that role, but she is absolutely on Black Mage duty. So let's see. Maybe I can alchemy the staff I already have. Let's check. I'm getting a little bit more confident in just throwing a bunch of stuff into the bag and seeing what happens. Because, yeah, it'll only tell me if I have anything to alchemy with if I can, right? So I shouldn't have to worry about it. Alright, so I can't do anything with that staff. Hopefully the next town has a decent one. Let's see. If I take the lance, if I were to give it to Angelo, he would... Oh, he can't! Okay, a lance is different from a staff. I probably should have known that. Let me just check real quick before we move on. I think there might have been stabs at Paragon Key. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. So yeah, I've already known this, but the 3DS version of this game has a couple of extra party members. And I do wonder, apparently there were characters that were already part of the story, but now they're actually written to be party members. So that makes me wonder, were they originally supposed to be party members in the original game, or did they just fudge it up a little bit so that now he can actually be, all these people can actually be part of the party? I wonder. Alright, seems like that's a bit of a no-go for us, so Simpleton it is. So after stream yesterday, we raided Prismaya Cool Streamer, playing Persona 3 Portable. And man, I forget how much easier that game is than regular Persona 3. I forget. I really do. There's so many things that I expected her to run into, and yet they were just no problem. Like, the fatigue system really getting you, like, it's just impossible to do more than a couple of floors in the very first night of Tartar Sauce. That's the name of the dungeon in Persona 3. It's actually called Tartarus, but I like to call it Tartar Sauce. I'm sure a lot of people do. Out of here. I don't have time for these simpletons. But no, yeah, I think she was still on the first night, and she was already on, like, the 10th floor. Actually, I think she was already up to the first boss, which you're supposed to do, like, way later. She was definitely under-leveled for it, I can tell you that much. Yeah. Blade Vancer, welcome back. I saw you a little bit earlier. Hope you're doing well today. We're just doing a little questing. Wait. Out of the corner of my eye, I keep thinking I see an enemy that I haven't fought yet. It's like a really tall, lanky dude. Reminds me of like Slenderman. There! I saw this guy walking around earlier. Onslaught, nice fist. Thanks for that toss. Who the hell? The puppeteer. I kind of like him, but is he really a monster or is he just a dude? I love his little slime puppet. I want one of those. Can they like sell those? I want one. I kind of want one. All right, let's attack him on up. The nice thing about having 4 party members is like, I'm just pretty sure that one round of everyone will kill any single enemy. So I'll just spam attack. I don't really have to think about it. So good. I don't like that tree. I don't like that tree. Get that a lot? Well,
The root of evil.
I hope this tree doesn't explode like the trees in Earthbound. Probably not, right?
Ow.
Y'all ready for a cozy weekend? It do be Friday, in California or otherwise. I guess we'll see once we get to the next town, but I'm just excited to see what the whole party is like as a group. The dynamics. I was watching Sprint play a little bit of the new One Piece Odyssey, and we already kind of knew this from the trailers and the gameplay demos, but it really does feel like Dragon Quest, but with the One Piece crew. And that's honestly all that game needed to be. Like, yeah, it's probably not... Well, of course it's not canon to the whole game, the whole One Piece story. But that's something that One Piece is just so strong with. Just the character interactions with each other, making them feel like a little found family. They're nakama. Wonderful. And it just keeps reminding me I need to catch up to One Piece. I might end up going to a Japanese bookstore over the weekend. I'm not specifically planning to buy anything, but if I do see any volumes of One Piece, I might just grab them. Oh, hell yeah, chainmail? Let's see if anybody can equip that. Angelo, please don't be stingy. Equip at least this.
Equip this.
Nope. Angelo just wants to be naked, apparently. Doesn't even want to wear boxer shorts, I swear. Gotta get that nakama up in there. Oh, yeah. No, I just like RPGs. I think they're neat. Y'all ever feel that sometimes? A product card. Even though the mechanic is technically the same as 11, it just feels so much more stressful when the enemies follow you right there, that close to you on the screen. It's like so close, if my fingers slipped off of the analog stick, I know they would immediately catch up to me. If I do end up going to the bookstore, what I also want to do is pick up maybe a couple of Junji Ito mangas. Because as much as I am a fan of his work, I've only read a couple. I need to actually read Uzumaki. What is this? Kind of farmhouse? Also kind of looks like a church. Any horses in here? Nope. Only spinning wheels. What are you making? The spinning wheel creaks as it turns. Em? My granddaughter Emma works as a maid at the castle. She is a lovely, hard-working girl. She's not been able to take any holiday for these past 2 years now. I do miss her visits. The way to the castle? Just follow the path to the east and you'll come to it eventually. Oh, I hope it's not Shrodian Castle. Like the castle. How many other kings are in this land? I wonder. Maybe Trode has something to say. Upon first arrival in foreign lands, one's destination is not always clear. It will stand you in good stead to flee from battle from time to time. Those sentences are not related, Trode. I thought you were gonna give me more advice on where to go next. Cat. Meow, meow, meow. If only Kombo Meow was here, he could translate. Meow, 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 meow. As somebody who doesn't own a cat, even then, the Meow Mix song lives in my mind rent-free. Oh, wait, those are the squids that draw, right? Oh, man, maybe this counts as a photo? Let's see. Yeah! Oh, man, with that, I'm officially one photo away from finishing the codex up until now. Didn't expect that. But here's the question. Is Meow Mix actually good for cats? Or is it just all marketing? Let me tell you, it's good marketing. But these are the things I have to know if I ever get a cat. I don't think I will. I have too many valuable things. Gold! Gina gives your cat Meow Mix. She loves it? Ah. I guess it must be pretty good then. Is it expensive? The kind of things that, like, I've grown up knowing just in the back of my mind without really verifying whether or not they're actually good goes to show how much commercials just kind of pervade young people's minds. Wasn't there like a study done where this isn't a recent study, I think it was in like the 70s or 60s or something, where they showed a bunch of TV programming to kids and they were asked like, okay, which are these are the commercials and which of these are actual TV programming? And like the kids thought stuff like Trix commercials and other cereal commercials were just actual TV shows. I mean, you can just say like, haha, kids don't know any better. But also, the fact that they can't really like tell they're just being sold something. It's a little, I don't know.
Today is a religious holiday. We usually accept a small donation for our pets, but tonight you may stay for free.
Ah, might as well then.
The facilities are rather basic, but I trust you will rest well.
Oh? Why do we hear a lightsaber? It totally sounds like vroom, vroom. It's just the sound of Trode staring.
Ah, Angelo. You look like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders.
Trode, is you in bed on a Monday morning? Like, please, no. I don't want to wake up.
Maybe it would help to get it off your chest, hmm? Not that I want to force you, mind.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe things will never be right between us. Marcello, will never forgive me. If only we didn't share common blood, I'm sure we'd get along fine.
I wonder, what is it that makes Marcello so hard on Angelo, huh? I guess we'll find out. Looks like it's flashback time. When you blur the line between show and commercial, you know you're doing something right as an advertiser.
Abbot Francisco was always well known around these parts for his benevolence. He'd often take in children who had nowhere else to go.
Is that baby Angelo? Oh no! He's so raggedy.
Okay.
And I was one of them. My parents were well off, part of the aristocracy. But then they both died. All of a sudden, I was left with no family and no money. The Abbey was the only place I could go.
He's so baby. He's so sad. His eyes are like the little crying cat memes. He needs some Meow Mix. He's just a little stray cat. No.
Meow 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 meow.
Now he really is Baby Trunks. He is, though. Dooney Lurkin? Ah, well, thank you. Now, you're wonderful. You're amazing. Have a good one, sir. Need some Cocoa Puffs. Or some hot cocoa. He just needs someone to give him the time of day.
You're new here, aren't you? Are you here to join the brothers? Have you come all on your own?
So they aren't literal brothers. Okay. But because basically Angelo grew up with Marcello, they're pretty much brothers.
Oh, you must be exhausted. Where are your things? Is that all you've got?
My mummy and daddy died, so I don't have many things, and I don't have anywhere else to go.
You sound a lot like me. But there's no need to worry. Abbot Francisco and all of us will be your family from now on.
But...
Let's go and find the abbot. Come on now, don't cry. Why don't you tell me your name?
Angelo.
Oh, the little baby. Eh?
You. So you're Angelo.
Well, he could be any other Angelo March. They are brothers.
Leave.
Well, damn! That turned around real quick.
I want you to leave. You leave and never come back. I don't ever want to see you again. So you're intent on ruining this life for me as well, are you?
That is a child.
Marcello was the golden boy of the abbey. He studied hard and had a bright future ahead of him.
Like, he didn't know what he did.
But when it came to me, his attitude wasn't so positive.
Should have just said his name was Fred or something.
I'm
Jeez.
so sorry, child. I'm sad to say I heard that little exchange.
Man, Abbot Francisco was always old.
It's so unlike Marcello to act like that. I just don't understand. Ah, I see.
Jeez. I don't know if I expected that. Like, okay, if the backstory was that Marcello always hated Angelo, then yeah, like, I thought this was going to be something easing into it. But no, like, yeah, just hearing the name just instantly triggers his response. Ugh.
I always knew he had a half-brother. That's you, isn't it? You're Angelo. Well, they say time heals all wounds. Let's hope your living here will make everything all right. Now, come along with me.
Definitely took a bit of
From
time.
today onwards, this will be your home. Why don't I introduce you to everyone?
Abbot Francisco really is the godliest man
Not
here.
long after that, I heard the full story for the first time. About how I had a half-brother, the product of a fling my father had with a peasant girl before he married.
So, oh, okay. So Marcello was the, well, not bastard child because it was before he married, but like, definitely a little less legitimate, but still, you know, deserving of a proper life.
He disowned the woman and her child, presumably because of his engagement to my mother.
Oh, I think the network's, are we back? Looks like I'm dropping a couple of frames. Y'all see that? I can read the text. How much did everybody miss? He disowned the woman and her child, presumably because of his engagement to my mother.
The poor girl was heartbroken, of
It's not
course.
Angelo's
so
fault.
heartbroken that she couldn't go on living, they say. And so the child was left alone in the world. That's Marcello's story, you see. As my mother had been told she couldn't have children, my parents discussed adopting him.
Huh. But then she did have a child.
But the physician must have been wrong because my mother fell pregnant with me shortly after.
Oh, they could have kept both.
That put paid to the adoption idea, and Marcello was unceremoniously dispatched to the abbey.
Man, how much grudge do you have to hold when, like... I mean... I can't say to have the full story, but this is giving me this similar vibes to Yakuza Like a Dragon. Like, who knows how many children they could have really supported? They probably couldn't have supported two. But unceremoniously dispatched, maybe that's all they could have done to make sure he had a proper life, you know?
Twice cast aside by his own father, Marcello ended up hating him, and hating me, naturally, as he grew up among the Templars.
Either way, it's not Angelo's fault. Damn.
Quite a bombshell, don't you think? I was so young and innocent then, too. The whole thing hurt more than you can imagine.
Oh right, they were supposedly nobles. Supposedly a wealthy family. We just can't know the full story, huh? All we know is what Angelo and the people around town say. That's true, though. That's true.
Still, c'est la vie. My father got off lightly. He did just what he wanted and then died, and left me to take the consequences. I'm the only one left for Marcello to hate now. In a way, I can't say I blame him, and it was probably good that we lived together. At least it gave him someone to take it all out on. It certainly added a bit of spice to the humdrum life at Myella Abbey, anyway.
Well, I guess if it was anybody else, who knows if they could have handled that trauma, but Angelo? He found his way to cope, I suppose.
Angelo, I'm so...
This story's gone on long enough. Look, it's nearly daybreak.
I can feel that Angelo's been wanting to tell that story to somebody, at least. I'm glad he was able to get it off his chest. Damn. So, given that this is Dragon Quest, and what games like 5 and 11 have showed me, it's like, maybe we'll never find out from the parents firsthand about why exactly they gave up Marcello. But maybe we will? Maybe there's, I don't know, time travel shenanigans, or we channel them from the dead or something. This is the kind of series that can make that happen. And I'm just like, I want to know, but do I really want to know? Damn, it all happened in one night. I wonder if this staying at this little church is even like, it's optional, isn't it? I might have gone the entire game without hearing that story. It's not likely, but jeez, dropping that on me. We just barely started playing again. I thought we were done with Angelo's story, but no, we keep going. Where's the convenient diary that solves the issue? That's the thing. At this point, after playing a couple of Yuji Horii written games, I feel like he wouldn't make it that simple. No, he would make a whole to-do out of it. And it will be glorious, if we ever get that. I shouldn't get my hopes up, but it's exactly like that kind of thing that he would do. Beyond this point lies the kingdom of Escantha. I just can't believe it. Whoa, these fellas have giant swords. I like them. Not healthy for them. Taking it on someone doesn't resolve the issue. It really doesn't. That's why I'm feeling like, how is Angelo not totally messed up? But he probably is. He probably is, and he just doesn't want to show it to people. And maybe I'm just like thinking too much into it, but that's making me respect him more than just any old party member that just joins you, you know? Holy crap. I guess it just remains to be seen. Will those issues affect him in any way? The way he acts? Maybe that's why he is such a womanizer-ish? Because he wants to start a family, like, in the way that his parents failed in many ways. We'll see. Or maybe his issues are that he just cheats at card games at Simpleton. He just has trouble being honest with people. Maybe even that might be a facet of his character that has stemmed from his childhood. And I can believe it. Again, maybe I'm just like filling in the blanks where there are none, but Dragon Quest, man. Let's play, Jay. It's time to raid. You're like button. We are smashing here off on broadcast, and so anyway, we started blasting. Ho ho. Jay, what do you say? Welcome on into the Dragon Quest. We just saw a touching scene involving our latest party member, and speaking of our party, take a look at them. We have, well, okay, that's not our party. Oh, it didn't show, what? It usually shows our party like getting ready for battle. I wonder why it didn't show it this time. Anyway, how's it going? How was the Fable? I've never played Fable, so I don't know like where you are in the context of the whole game. All I know is I saw you like teaching school kids about farting. So yeah, that's something you do in Fable apparently. How was it? How was the stream? How was your day? I heard that you got some really good food earlier today. I hope it wasn't I hope you've been able to digest at least a little bit while we explode these trees. What's up, Jay, Hishi, Dilly? Ah, Dilly, I see you ended your stream too. You started on the end game of the base game. Well, that sounds pretty exciting. Tell me about the story of Fable, Jay. Like, does it have a definitive bad guy, or do you kind of just decide who the bad guy is depending on whether you're doing like an evil or good run? I wonder how that works given like the way that game is. Nearing the end. One more good stream, you think? It'll be a good one. Billy and Randa having a beef tonight. Ugh, have this. Having a beef, having a cow. Two different phrases that mean almost the same thing. Dragon Quest VIII is going pretty good. It's tugging at my heartstrings, as any Dragon Quest does. I have to just learn to expect this now. But we're going through it. We're going at our own pace. I'm following my own personal rule that I fight at least one of every new enemy. This guy looks cool. Got a little mask on. The Daimon. The Daimon is unbreakable. Ba-ba-da-da, ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da-ba. Well, actually, I wonder. Maybe we can charm the fella. Fable does have a definitive bad guy. It's Jack of Blades. Though your character is just as bad. Yeah, I did see him, like, as soon as he walked into the school, each child cowered in fear. But yet was totally willing to learn from you. Silly. Ooh. Hold on, let's get those skill points up in here. I only got 6 points. I still think I'm staying on boomerangs, but I'm not going to allocate anything unless I know what the next town has as far as weapons. You like the little mask? I wonder if there's like an actual name for that kind of mask. Kind of looks like one of the masks at Japanese festivals. I don't know if there's a specific name for that or if it's just like an Oni mask or something. So, Sapphire, nice dancing. Where'd you learn those moves, huh? Can you teach me sometime? I think I'm straying from the path. Both literally and figuratively. I was hoping there would be a way back to the main area, but there's this big wall in the way. I think I could sneak around here. Dominate the nation. No, a long time no see, right? All we need is origination, and we've got the whole party. The whole crew. Oh, look at that! There's the kingdom! It's beautiful. Kind of looks like a circus tent. I wonder if that's where Dulmagus is from. If he's a clown, that must be the circus. To think, Jay taught little kids after he murdered a half a dozen people so he could legally buy their houses. So we can legally buy their houses? Oh man, that's the true evil route. Real estate. Am I playing this on PC? No, I'm playing this on my wink Nintendo 3DS. Wink. I just happen to have a super beefed up Nintendo 3DS. Wink. With an HD texture mod, orchestra patch, and also costume patch, let's call it. Oh, this is quaint. See, okay, those really are just like big old tapestries or whatever draped over the castle. I wonder how they did that. Ah, the Nintendo PC DS. Earlier we were talking about how we pronounce certain Nintendo consoles. Okay. When you want to say the name of the Nintendo 8-bit console, what do you say? Do you say NES or do you say NES? Or do you say Nintendo Entertainment System? And likewise, when you say the name of the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, do you say the SNES or do you say the SNES? I need a poll here. I need to see.
Everyone's dressed in black. They all look so sad. It reminds me of when Alistair died.
Jessica, I don't know what to say. Oh, well, this is why I ain't good with women.
Yangus, don't sell yourself short. You're trying your best.
Must be a funeral, I suppose. Crikey, look at all them miserable faces. Anyone think someone had died?
Maybe they did.
Oops, I suppose someone has. So, you're supposed to say a few words or something, ain't you? At a funeral, I mean. Right then, here we goes. I hope whoever it was will be, very happy in, his or her, I suppose, new place. I mean, nesting place. No, resting place.
You tried. Angelo was saying, like, what? What did you say?
I thought I'd seen the last of black cloaks and grey mantles when I left the Abbey. Still, morning dress does have some redeeming features. I spy some strikingly pretty faces amidst the drab tones.
Angelo!
Perhaps I might be able to cheer 1 or 2 of them up.
Angelo! People are all morose up in here, and all you can think about is getting some. Dude. Alright, let's see the results of the poll. Nate says NES. Gina says NES. Nate says SNES. Jay says NES and SNES. Ah, see, now we're getting somewhere. So Sapphire says letters. Squidgy Q, welcome on in. So here's the thing. What did I pick up? A lady's ring? Let me see that real quick. Extravagant and expensive ring. Lost by a rich woman. I might have to return that, but... Look, Yangus can wear it. Or anybody can wear it, actually. Technically, we already have accessories. I'm just gonna leave it in the bag for now. So here's the thing. I say NES... No, I say NES, and I say Super Nintendo. Or I say SNES. No, wait. I say... Yeah, I say SNES... Wait. No. Wait. I'm confusing myself now. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second to collect my thoughts and these mini medals. I say SNES. But I also say NES. There we go. I say NES, but I also say SNES. No. Yes, yes, yes.
If only the king would get better again. It's been 2 years now. We have all to wear mourning clothes and everyone is so gloomy. It's unbearable.
He's been sick for 2 years? I don't know. With the amount of healthcare available in medieval times, would he have survived that long? J Ray, what's up, Zalf? Welcome on in. Welcome on into Nintendo Debate Hour. Dilly does the same thing. NES and SNES. Okay. Yeah. Like, whenever I want to go buy Super Nintendo games, I either say Super Nintendo or I say SNES. I never say SNES. It feels like a whole mouthful. But NES feels right because it's just 3 big letters. And if I said NES, it makes me feel like I'm talking about the character from Earthbound.
Oh, you're not from around here, are you? Whatever brings you to a place like this? I don't want to speak out of turn, but you should leave now, as soon as you can.
Is that a threat? Look at this little kid. Look at this little kid. They've been wearing... Okay, apparently they've been all in bed in mourning for 2 years. This kid probably couldn't even think when he first had to wear these morose clothes.
I'm fed up with always being indoors. I want to go out and play outside.
You and me both, kid. They do have magic. It's like that part of Chrono Trigger where the little technopods keep you alive, but they still keep you hungry. So, is that what's happening? Is the king like on his deathbed and every time he's about to croak, they just cast heal on him? That's kind of morbid.
Huh? Not seen you before. Are you customers? Oh, you are. Well then.
Welcome to the weapon shop. How could I serve you? Please tell me we got staves, baby! Edged boomerang? Oh, hell yeah, my reinforced boomerang is actually better. Steel broadsword. Ooh, we could try out a bow. I want to get the staff. And then maybe also the bow, just because I want to see what it looks like when Angelo has one. I can afford both, but let me get the staff first, because I want that for sure. You might want to try using it as an item tree battle. Oh yeah, that's a thing. And hello. Yeah. Here's another pronunciation controversy. Is it Mario or Mario? Everybody who talks about the game character says Mario because that's how he says his own name. That's a debate that I feel like hasn't been relevant since before Super Mario 64.
Super Mario Galaxy! Welcome, how may I help you? Woohoo!
Leather dress. Ooh, look at all this. There's some good stuff up in here. The iron cuirass. Iron armor that only covers the chest. Why would you want to cover Yangus's chest? That's like his defining feature, man. Okay. Okay, I see how this is. Alright, let's give the shield to Yangus. Yangus of Angus. Mario! Woohoo! Very long nap, how's it going? You can't just go with NES, it has to be the one and only NES! Checks out to me, very long nap. How you doing today? Welcome on in. Thank you so much for watching my stream. Woohoo. Egg. I wonder if anybody out there is like a Mario VTuber and is just trying their best not to get canceled by Nintendo. Trying not to get immediate DMCA. It's fun to stay at the DMCA. It's not fun to get a DMCA. Nintendo's got everything. As far as your income, you can say goodbye to your cash flow when you get a DMCA. When you get a DMCA. Flex the Yangus chest. Oh yeah. Someone's tried it? So maybe Nintendo did get to them. I have all these. I don't really need to buy anymore. Everyone's so freaking sad in this town. Alright, I feel like it's up to me then. It's up to me and go fix whatever going on with our king. What? I've heard it all. Did he lose his voice and I need to go to a secret cave to find the mermaid's teardrops or something? Do I need to, like, find him, like, a plant that only grows in the past 1,000 years ago and I need to time travel to get it? Come on, what kind of RPG we got going? Also, did we get a shout out for Let's Play Jay? I actually don't know. Let's see. We did not. Well, I must correct this wrong then. Yeah. Go check out Let's Play Jay. You know, hanging out, always a good time over there. Yeah. There was a streamer that tried to do a Switch VTuber, and they were just gonna rep the Switch. Nintendo said no. Nintendo, like, made this whole agreement thing, right? Where you can be, like, a solely Nintendo content creator if you want to. Like, doesn't that fall under that? If you're just gonna be the Switch? I don't know. Sometimes I don't know with Nintendo. Very protective of their IPs. But what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
The king and queen often used to sit and talk in the park in front of our inn. They were such a wonderful couple, so good together.
I'm starting to see maybe the queen already passed. Oh, there's a slime. Yangus, get in here. You know it's time to do the pose. While everybody else is crying their eyes out. Yeah. I'ma keep this photograph. Every time I look, it makes me laugh. How strange you want to stay here at a time like this. Not that it's for me to stop you. Welcome to our inn. Well, okay. If you're gonna say it like that, maybe I don't want to stay here. Very Long Nap swore not to make dumb puns, and yet you had to go to it. During my stream, no less. Now, I'll let you off with a warning this time, Long Nap. But I'll have you know, keep them coming. That's what we love over here on the ManokAdobo stream, I'll say. I'm not chicken when it comes to puns.
As Cantha is in a period of official mourning for our late queen.
Ah, there it is.
So don't go making any unnecessary noise.
Well, how long are they gonna mourn, man?
It's been 2 long years now since the queen passed away, while the king... Oh, never mind.
Worst part is that streamer had spent money to get a Switch model made. And a lot of the assets. Don't remember what happened. There was an effort to get them reimbursed. I mean, like, if I was the one who made them the model, then absolutely, I would have paid them back. Like, it's not their fault.
There's not much work for me to do with everyone just praying, so I try to pass the time with idle chit-chat.
When I was a child, I never missed a chance to go off climbing mountains and swimming in rivers. I'd often make a right mess of my clothes and come home to an airbending from my mum.
Okay, no, more RPG dialogue that doesn't quite fit the situation. Oh man. So, it hasn't rained in a while now in California. But again, of course, we have to keep talking about it because it's California law. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. The other day, I think there was like a news headline. Oh, this is just a circle. There was like a news headline talking about the rain. But it was worded in such an odd way. It doesn't sound like a headline. It's, well, let me just try to remember what it said. It was like,
California has a dual relationship with rain. It has both the power to create and the power to destroy. We must keep this in mind.
It sounds like RPG dialogue. You know how whenever you talk to somebody random on the street, you know, just some random peasant doing their daily shopping, but instead of talking about like the weather or talking about their daily life, they talk about exposition. That's what they talk about. That's why it feels so much like RPG dialogue.
This is a Scantha castle, but whatever brings you here to our kingdom? It's been raining for 2 years straight, and rain has the power to create and to destroy.
It really is RPG dialogue, isn't it? You know not to mess around with Nintendo. We get all the Californian weather here in Tijuana. It was raining non-stop. Are you down in TJ? I've almost been to TJ, but pretty much I just go to San Diego. Last time I went was with the last TwitchCon, and it was like right there. I will say I love getting Mexican food down in San Diego. Being like right across the border, it's like, you know the best stuff, short of actually going to Mexico, is right there. Delicious. And I say this, like living in LA, where there's already good food. Like, last time we went to this place with some of the best beef I've ever had in a burrito. And they gave you like so much. I felt like I gained 3 pounds just eating the one burrito. Probably should have weighed the burrito first.
I always try to cook His Majesty's favorite meals, but he won't eat so much as a bite. If he keeps on like this, he'll end up joining our dear departed queen.
I was about to say, can't be healthy. Time to write the plot for a Rain RPG. Honestly, that sounds like a cool idea. I'm down. Like maybe your hero has the power to control the rain, like Mallow from Super Mario RPG. And then something happens, like they're like the rain apprentice, and then one day they cast the rain dance spell a bit too hard and they flood the land, and then it's just like Wind Waker. It's just the plot of Wind Waker. In California, the rain's an entity you have to fight when you hit level 99. Ah, secret final boss, I see. Just don't catch me angering the rain gods anytime soon. The Rain Mances. The Rain Dancers. Who here has played Super Mario... Not Super Mario RPG. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. I'm still thinking about it. I've been thinking about it. I've already streamed it. Like, it was literally the first RPG I've streamed. I played it as a kid, and I did not miss that opportunity to have it be, like, the first real game I played on stream.
The audience chamber is just upstairs, but if you come to see the king, I'm afraid you'll be disappointed. The minister deals with visitors nowadays.
The minister? Oh, okay. This would be an RPG cliche, but maybe the minister, or like the chancellor, is actually evil, and they're casting like the sadness spell on the king so that he doesn't move on and continue to govern, so that the minister can effectively be the king. I don't know. Could happen. Oh, there's another slime already? Alright.
Is that 41 months from the Druby?
Oh my goodness. Oh my dang. You know what? I'm gonna take a little selfie to celebrate. Wow. Look at this. Drew, this is you and me. This is me and who? This is me and Drew. Okay, but which one is me and which one is Drew? I'll let you decide. I'll let you decide. Here's the hint. I am the slime. Yeah. Yeah, I'm the golden slime. Brad, you get it. You get it. We're sharing that brain cell. Da 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 da. Mind meld. How's it going, Brad? And Drew's 8, and Yangus is Yangus. And Drew is also Yangus. He can be 2 of the best characters ever. Oh, this is already the audience chamber. Now what's upstairs?
The king's chamber is just upstairs.
Welcome to some Dragon Quest. We found a sad town, apparently. The town where everyone's eternally sad. Everyone's wearing, like, black clothes and mourning for something that happened a while ago. And we're just like, we just got here. We need to find out what to do. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Drew. Thank you for that resub. Welcome back. Grab a nest. Get comfy. You know the works. And maybe grab an NES as well. We're talking about, like, novel concepts for RPGs. Like, maybe an RPG where you can control the rain and you're just, like, you don't have full control of your powers yet and you end up, like, flooding the land accidentally. Rainmancer. Let's make it happen. There was a cute adventure game you played last year called The Winding Path. It was about a dude going around with the ability to summon the rain. Ah, well, it's already been done. Damn, we have to find another idea, everybody. I'm frozen in there. It's Hot Topic Town. Have y'all been to a Hot Topic these days? It is no longer like for the scene kids. It's actually for anime. I don't know when that change happened, but it's for anime now, and I am on fire. Oh my goodness, I'm on fire. Help. Help. Ah, it burns. I'm gonna become fried chicken. I hope nobody puts me in a KFC bucket.
It is most unusual for us to have visitors here. Welcome to Ascantha.
Oh no. Well, I guess I live here now. It is nice and warm.
Regrettably, you'll find us in mourning for our late queen, so the king is presently unavailable. I'm afraid I must request that you leave.
You can request it, but I don't have to listen. FF spin-off about a rookie geomancer with wild powers. Yeah, maybe they can control, like, literal crystals. Because crystals are always such a big deal in Final Fantasy, right? Hey, who are you? Trying to talk to the king? Trying to use the bathroom?
Are you feeling all right, Your Majesty?
Oh, Emmy.
It's me, Emma, the maid.
Emmer. She has the same kind of accent as Gemma.
I see you haven't eaten any of the lunch I brought you, Your Majesty. I'll be sure to bring you your favorite for supper. Please, Your Majesty. Please answer me. I just want to make sure you're all right.
He might already be dead.
Very well. I'll leave you in peace. Excuse me.
Dang. Hot Topic going full anime. Life comes at you fast and crispy. Delicious, though. No. And she made the king's favorite food, too. Fried chicken. Hello? Lock from inside. Yeah, she does the polite little knock, well, and meanwhile, the hero just grabs the handle and just tries to jostle it open like it's nothing. Like there isn't literal royalty in there.
He's hardly eating a thing either. And I could hear him weeping all through the night yesterday.
Damn.
He was such a benevolent and wise king when the Queen was still alive. I'm terribly sorry I'm of so little use to him.
I see. So it continues. It must be difficult for you, Emma. But I need you to keep trying. If the king cannot recover from this, the country will fall apart.
I'm actually surprised it hasn't already. What, anarchy for 2 years?
I just don't know what to suggest.
Ah, hello there. Do you seek an audience with the King of Ascantha? I'm afraid that His Majesty has been unavailable to visitors since the period of mourning for the late Queen began 2 years ago.
A little extreme. So what does everybody in here plan to do about it?
He comes down to the royal suite every night, but I doubt that he'll grant you an audience. I realize that must seem strange to you, but if you return after dark, you'll see for yourselves.
Huh. I guess it's time to sleep overnight then. Or until night. Alright. Last time Dilly went to a Hot Topic, it was nothing but Rick and Morty. You feel like you didn't have a high enough IQ to understand the appeal. Ah, well, you see. I wonder what's gonna happen. Now that current events are going on without one of those creators. I don't know, wouldn't it be ironic if Hot Topic just ended up donating all that clothes? All those clothes. Maybe donate them to the local jail where Justin Roiland is. Ah, jeez. Now that, you need some IQ to appreciate. You figured the king being out of commission for even a few months would just lead the country to chaos. That's what I'm saying. Like, what if they got invaded? What if they got invaded, like, in those 2 years? So what? Would the king actually bother to mobilize the army? Or would the army be too sad and out of training? Like, apparently, we found some of the knights in the castle. They're just like, well, since we don't actually get to do any work as knights, we don't really get to do anything. I'm assuming they don't train. They just sit around and talk all day. They probably would just fall apart at the first sign of attack.
The queen was so intelligent and level-headed. She was a pillar of strength for the king. I'm sure if she could see him now, she'd tell him to put himself together.
Alright, I think I know where this story is going. Let me just guess. We summon the ghost of the queen to talk some sense into the king and help him move on from his loss. Ooh, there's a graveyard down here. You think the queen is one of these? Best of times with the exclamation point sad town. See you tomorrow, if not sooner. Oh, well, Brad. In that case, have a good one. Get some good sleeps, and I may see you soon. Can't see things turning out well for that show. It is just how the mighty have fallen, right? So odd. I liked the first season of that show, and then after that, things got a little weird. Just the direction they were going just really highlighted some problems. The shelves are lined with books related to cows. Is this not real Eric's authored book? The Cow Whisperer, the Dairy Encyclopedia, and Grass and Grazing, an Introduction. I would have gone with the Dairy Diaries. Well, that sounds like an interesting read. What? Can't wait for Justin's jailmates to go and like, come on, do the voice. No, if anything, they'll be like begging him to shut up. If High on Life is any indication. Jeez. Oh man, you're gonna throw me in jail now? That's where the bad people go. Like you think I'm a bad person? You think I'm gonna send me to jail? Like that's where you really gonna send me to jail, huh? Like shut up. I'm sorry. It's a book entitled Great Rocks. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Picture of him right in there. It may look silly, but take it from me, a stone hard hat is a great way to protect your noggin. And they're easy to make too. All you have to do is combine a stone axe and a certain kind of hat. Believe me, it's worth the time it takes to cook one up. The alchemy pot, stone hard hat, pointy hat, and stone axe. I really like the progression of this. Where all the recipes I'm getting are made of stuff that I would have found so far. It's just a matter of did I keep them? And you know what? I did. Let's do it. Ooh, it is literally just a stone, like, coconut shell. Ain't it? You'd like to make a stone hard hat? I would. Ah, the moment of truth. Let's see if it's any good. What happened with Justin Roiland? So he hasn't gone to jail, but he's been arrested and for certain claims. It's not as funny as Yuji Naka. There are definitely victims to his shenanigans, so I'll let everybody else read up on it if you want to know more. It's a book entitled Leatherworking, an Introduction. A fur poncho is an invaluable garment. It protects the wearer from both heat and cold. It is also durable and lasts for a long time. Studies indicate that they can be created by combining two kinds of animal skin in some way. A new recipe: fur poncho, magic beast hide, and magic beast hide. Okay, so most recipes are ones for stuff I've had, and some of them are things that I just need to eventually get. Maybe they're like rare drops. Alright. Ba-ba.
The black cloth covering the castle is there to show that we're all sad. That's why we dress like this too. We haven't been allowed to wear anything but black for 2 whole years now.
That must be like an eighth of that kid's life. Wait. A fourth of that kid's life. Thanks for the hydrate. Sip, sip.
Wham!
A book of poetry entitled The Tale of Askantha. Luna, Luna, in the sky, on heights of the full moon I shall try. If in the right place I do sit, a door is revealed by the light you admit. On the highest hilltop I shall search, waiting in my mountain-top perch. The magic doorway shines so bright, but only on a full moon's night. Through the portal your dreams lie, you would try it if you were wise. So go to the highest hill on a full moon and sit? I did notice off stream while I was just playing and it was nighttime. The moon was getting pretty full. I hope I didn't miss it. On the highest hilltop. Okay. Alright, we gotta remember that. We see the moon. We see the blood moon rising once again. It's a cookbook entitled Chuffed About Cheese. Hey, now that's up my alley. I'm thinking about the time Dilly made like 1,000,000 pounds of macaroni and cheese. Can I have some? It looks delicious. Can I have it? Probably not, but will I have it? Yes. Positively chuffed, Mike. You can make your own cheese. All you have to do is combine Renee power with fresh milk. If you're fortunate enough to have access to an alchemy pot, simply put the ingredients into the pot and start cooking. In fact, you can make a whole variety of cheese in an alchemy pot, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Yeah, practice with the recipe for plain cheese first. That is actually a real recipe for cheese, too. Wow. You still have mac and cheese in your freezer, Dilly? Ah, well, I guess I'll just have to take some of it off your hands. Like, I don't want you to be losing out on precious freezer space. How's the rest of your stream, by the way, Dilly? Dilly's been doing, well, pretty much always doing charity streams. Every couple of months or so, going for a new cause. But for the most part, doing some Zelda Ocarina of Time randomizers, and they're definitely something. Right now, he's doing one where every time he's on low health, the heart beeping sound is replaced with the cows mooing. So you just hear this rhythmic moo, 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 moo. Every night, the sound of the king's sobbing plunges the country deeper into misery. If those left behind suffer so much, the souls of the dead cannot rise to heaven. Seriously, everyone in town can hear him crying every night. It sounds like this. Moo, moo, moo. Thanks for the toss. Tuffy Mon, how's it going? Welcome to the Quest of Dragons. You're a broken man. It's alright, Dilly. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? You calling me? See, I knew that. I sounded the cow signal. That's how you summon Yellow Pikachu. How's it going, Pika? We've reached Sad Town, USA. And let me tell you, it's been very emotional of a time. Everyone in this town is mourning the loss of this country's king, apparently. I wonder if King Trode has anything to say about it. Is this a strategy you've devised? To wander around at such a leisurely pace and wait for Dulmagus to die of old age? I may well go first, you know. Look, that's a risk we're willing to take. Yeah. Dilly beat the seed, but you have to look at the spoiler log. So, what were you missing? Was it like the Song of Storms? I know you needed like something from the Song of Storms grotto in Zoro's domain. It's always that one thing, right? Always that one thing. Must be a funeral, I suppose. Oh. Alright. You know, just checking to see if there's anything new. Welcome to our inn, weary traveler. Would you like to spend the night or just rest for a while? Just until evening, good sir. Chaos Demon, about to lay the fattest eggs? Well, don't let me stop you. Alright, Chaos, have a good one. I trust you had a restful sleep. Please come again. Nobody sleeps with their eyes closed around here.
If someone I love died, I'd want to die too. Otherwise, how would I get to see them again?
Kid, that is not something you should be thinking about these days. Enjoy your childhood. The late queen was a beautiful and intelligent woman. The people of Ascantha were genuinely sad to see her go. It is not just because of the king's orders. I feel that. Man, imagine what the story would be like if actually people didn't give a damn about the queen, but the king forced them to mourn. Be a very different tale.
Ah, look how beautiful the moon is tonight. There's a little tale I can tell you about that, actually. If you go to the top of the mountain on the night of a full moon, any wish you make will come true. There are some spectacular views from up there. Just head down towards the lake and you'll come across it soon enough. We call it Wishes Peak.
Maybe that's the wish. Where's the moon? Can I see it from here? Dang, I can't. Yeah, I can't put the camera up that high. Okay. I have a feeling that might actually be tied to the story. Let's see. First thing I'm gonna do is see if I can catch the king as he goes down to for his dinner or something. So, light arrows were in a grotto with a cow behind a web. You had to burn the web to reach the cow, so you needed fire arrows and Epona's song to get them. Fire arrows were behind the big post shop, something that requires Epona to collect. Epona's song was Master Truth check in Deku Theater. To open Master Truth, you needed to wake up talent in Hyrule Castle with the cocoa from the Weird Egg. The Weird Egg was behind a waterfall in Gerudo Valley, a waterfall you passed by 3 separate times. It's always one thing, isn't it? It's always one thing. Well, shoot. Well, if that doesn't make for good content, I don't know what does. Lessons to learn, right? Lessons to learn. It's always the one you don't look at, isn't it? It's situations like that that I think, like, maybe pot sanity ain't so bad. At the very least, pots are easy to come by. Famous last words, ha ha ha. And then the important stuff like the Weird Egg is in like a pot you never knew existed because it's behind a wall or something. Imagine.
When I was a child, I used to go and see the old lady who lives in the house next to the bridge. She'd tell me lots of strange old tales. She's the grandmother of Emma, the girl who works as a maid here at the castle. She knows more about this area than anyone. Apparently, you come to a strange mountain if you go far enough along the riverbank, but there's no proper path up to the top. There's some kind of cave a long way upstream, though. Alright, cave upstream is how do we get to the top of the mountain? I have a feeling. Yeah, this gotta be story. I'm not sure what to make of those two said. I no doubt there's something quite incredible at the top of the mountain upriver, but there are a lot of monsters around there too. Now you're speaking my language. I get the grind and wish a dead person back to life? Oh man, I hope I don't do that. She'll probably be a zombie. In your head, zombie. Dilly says, Miku, Hishi, and Natty were making it clear how much your pain was entertaining them. You're okay with extra therapy costs. Hey, that's what Twitch pays for, right? Tears of the Kingdom, indeed. Wow, we're already playing Tears of the Kingdom. I thought that came out in May. Oh. Is this the king? I didn't expect him to be so young. King Pavan. Why did you have to go to heaven and leave me all alone, my dear Sasha? It has been 2 long years. Time stopped for me when you left. I'm sure my heart died with you. Just one more time. Even in my dreams. If only I could just see you. One more time.
Tell me more. It's alright, I'll leave him alone for now. Maybe I can sneak into his room or something. Man! He really just comes down here to cry. I'm surprised he hasn't dehydrated himself right up until now. Come on, King. You gotta let her go. She's in a better place. Would she have wanted you to be like this, man? I don't know. I'd never really met you before, but yeah, maybe, probably not. Like, probably not, man.
Boy, am I glad.
Emmer.
Oh. Did you meet with His Majesty in the royal suite?
I observed him. It wasn't so much as a meeting.
I must explain. The king is refusing to speak with anyone at present. Please forgive him if he caused offense.
It's no problem. He deserves a good cry.
He's never been quite the same since Queen Sasha died 2 years ago. If only it were possible to meet with those who've passed away. Oh, it would mean the world to the king if he could see his queen once more.
If only, eh?
You know, my grandmother used to tell me lots of stories when I was small. Lots of very strange stories.
Stories about wishes on the top of a mountain? Yeah, I'm aware.
I'm sure there was one about a way to make any wish come true. No, it's no good though. I just can't remember it. I'm sure
All right, I'll
she'd
take
be happy
care of
to
it.
tell me if I went to see her, but I'm so busy with work here at the castle.
What work? What work when nobody's doing anything? Just a question. Sorry, that's probably a little insensitive of me.
I'm afraid I must ask you a favor.
I'm already on
I'd
it.
like you to go and see my grandmother. She lives in a house west of here, next to a bridge. Could you ask her to tell you the old story about how to make wishes come true?
I've already heard of it from like 3 different sources,
It's just a
but
fairy
sure.
tale, but if there's any chance it might be true, then I have to try and help
I'm still
the
gonna
king.
do it in case there's like a flag that the game
I
requires.
wish I could go and ask her myself, but there's so much to do here at the castle, and I can't leave him on his own.
Who knows
I'm
what
really
he'd do?
counting on your help.
Alright.
My grandmother
Say
lives
no more.
west of Ascanther, in a house
Ascanther.
next to a bridge. I pray at church every day that the king will be happy again. Please, help me to help him.
Ooh, you can tell it's serious when the game doesn't let me say no. Alright, you know what? I'm on it. Is the game modded? You swear the faces look better? Yeah, no, just a little bit of HD texture mod. It's not even complete. I believe, like, literally only Hero, Yangus, King Trode, and Medea have HD textures, and everybody else, every NPC, Jessica and Angelo, I think they still have their default textures, but even then, they still look pretty good. I'm not too upset. Like, somebody started on this HD texture mod 2 years ago, and they never really did much past the opening area of the game. It's funny. Like, if anybody... I guess I could take it upon myself to continue the mod. It's really easy with Citra. I mean, with the 3DS that I'm using, all you gotta do is, as you play, make it so that it writes out the textures, and you just replace them yourself. Could be a good little project, maybe. But I'm playing this on a special, quote-unquote, 3DS. HD text, look at that, so nice and crisp. Orchestrated music, like from the PS2 version. Yeah, no. Alright, well, we're going on a little journey. Hi-ho, to grandmother's house we go.
I see. Magnificent! What a dutiful maid, worrying about her master so. I am impressed.
Trode, are you just...
A faithful retainer like her is a most precious treasure to a king. And you say she's about the same age as my dear Medea?
He always gets excited when somebody asks for help, reminding him about Medea,
Very well.
his daughter, who's
now
the horse.
this is an order.
Long
I
story.
want you to help this maid with her request.
I
beg your pardon? A detour? Well, if you get onto it quickly, it won't be a problem, will it? Off we go. We must lend a hand to this delightful maid of yours.
don't just call her a delightful maid. I'm a little scared that possibly in the original Japanese, King Trode might be excited to help young women out for reasons other than them reminding him of his daughter. But maybe I shouldn't assume that. Maybe he really is just thinking about his daughter and what he would do for her, you know? Just as a father. Man, I'm probably right, though. I don't want to be. I don't want to be. Jeez. We'll see. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Even if it's not perfect, the mod's still pretty nice. It really is. That's exactly why I was okay with the lack of progress on it. All I really wanted was the text. That was the bare minimum. Because honestly, when you look at the default text for this game, it is a bit hard on the eyes. Originally made for the 240p resolution of the 3DS screen, it is so small. It can definitely afford to be a bit higher res. Whoa! Oh, why am I going out at night? This is where all the strong enemies come out. It's like Ocarina of Time, where the stealth children come out if you don't walk on the path. I wonder if any of the Zelda Ocarina randomizer options let you randomize the enemies. Like, not just the sounds they make, but the actual enemies themselves. Oh, there's a cow! Talk to this! A bottle of fresh milk. May I have another? Only one. That's okay, I'm not greedy. There's more where that came from. Game probably looks better on a new 3DS XL. Probably looks real nice. Or you.
If you go around the back of the house and follow the river downstream for a while, you'll come to a path down to the embankment. Once you're down there, turn around and head upstream. They say there's a cave somewhere over that direction. People around these parts don't go in there, mind. Apparently, there's nothing on the other side of the cave but a boring old hill with a nice view.
That is very specific directions to say to somebody you just met, sir. You gonna tell me about the rain in California on Friday? Follow the river downstream, path the embankment, turn around, head upstream. Okay. Those are directions, I suppose.
Have you by any chance come here looking for the mysterious legendary peak? Well, I found a strange old ruin at the top of the big hill upstream, but it was a bit of a letdown, really. It was a crumbling old wall, nothing more, so I came straight back down again. All that trouble I went to climbing up there and worrying there might be a monster waiting for me around every corner. What a waste of time.
I'm sure Gram's got the deets.
Yes, that's right. Hammer's my granddaughter. I'm getting on a bit now, you see, so I know all about the old Ascanta folk tales. Let's see, an old story about making wishes come true. That must be the story of that strange hill upstream of here. It is said that if you go there on the night of a full moon and wait quietly all night, a door to another world will open. It's probably just a silly old fairy tale, though. I'm afraid I can't just tell you whether it's true or not. It gets so cold and spooky up there, you see. I've never known anyone willing to stay the whole night to find out.
The moose. Oh, I'm sorry, Dilly. I should have been more considerate. I know moose have been traumatizing you lately. I shouldn't just spam them like that. If anything, the moose should be more like this. New throw item, milk bottle. Dang, Tuffymon, you had 6,900. Dilly, it's alright, it's okay. Milk bottle, huh? Alright, I think I know exactly what kind of milk bottle then. Now, it may not be from this game specifically, but I think you'll agree with the one I choose. How about a little bit, oh, it's a web pea! It's always a web pea. How about Lon milk? Ow. Anyway, that's a good milk bottle, I think. It's really nice. It's even slightly transparent. Like, you can see through it. Let's do it. Import the model. Import the PNG. Thinking about the beans. Da-da-da. Oh, yeah. Right here. It's very flat. I think that's about the right size. Alright, let's put it up. That's not what I meant to do. Uh-oh. I don't want to give it a hotkey. Oh, heck yeah. That's it. That enables all. Alright, alright, alright. Almost there. Almost there. And... Bottle, no. 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 Yeah! It works! It works! Thank you for the redeem time. That's right. Wow! 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 Alright. For the moose. I deserve it. Alright, well, I guess we have no choice but to go on our merry way, see if we can find our path down to the embankment. I did see this earlier, that we could get down to the river this way. You think the wishes come true? Just like that? I do like the little baby squids in Dragon Quest. Look at them, they're so happy. They got rattles. There's a metal slime! Attack the slime! I'm sorry, enthralled by Jessica's fine form, huh? Come on, come on, come on! Wow, I defeated the sea urchin before I even touched the metal slime. Ah-da-da-da-da! Why are you tossing at me? You're trying to do damage to the metal slime? I'm sorry, they only take direct attacks. Come on, one more! One more, there, come on! What? Does it have more than 3 HP? Weird. Waterweed mode. I guess I'll have to get the next one then. Aiming for the slime. You don't get the experience. Only I do. I had no idea such a mysterious place existed just south of Excantha. Intriguing. Right. Time to climb up to the top and see what's there. Hey, Manok, the moon's been really big lately, right? I bet there'll be a full moon before long. When I was a kid, I heard the story about how the man in the moon could make everyone's wishes come true. It was probably just a fairy story, I suppose. The man in the moon. Michael Jackson, the moonwalker? Yo, right, he's probably right. We'll go all the way up to the top of the mountain and there'll be nothing doing. Still, it's all part of a man's sense of adventure, eh? Believing in stupid fairy tales and trying to prove they're true. It'll be a laugh, something funny to look back on. Let's head upstream to the mountain and see what all fuss is all about. I wonder what it is that happens on the night of a full moon. There was a beautiful full moon that night Dulmagus attacked Abbot Francisco. Hopefully nothing like that will happen this time. All this death and killing is getting rather tedious. You telling me that in-game that happened a month ago? Metal Slime! You get back here, you son of a gun! Thank you. It actually waited. They have 4 HP now? Well, that's not right. They only had 3 HP up until now, and the ones I was fighting in the other area, at least. I guess they're different depending on the area. Oh well. At least I got 2 party members that do multiple attacks. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, Booby-Dooby-Doo. Come on, come on. Okay, they got 1 damage each at the moment. They still have 1 damage each at the moment. Now they have 2 damage each. Come on, at least 1. That's all I need. Still 2 damage each. That one only had 3 HP. Alright. I'll take it. And we can allocate some skill points while we're here. Crackle! Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Boom. Ba-da-da-da-dun. Ba-da-da-da-dun. Bum. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-do-do-do-do-do-do. I feel like I want both Jessica and Angelo on staves. Because Jessica would do so well with an extra MP. I like her having the whip. And I'm sure Dilly does too. But oh my gosh, she can bang so much. The spell. The magic spell. The magic spell. The magic spell. The magic spell. Let me get staves with the 7. Oh, but at 13 though? Oh, 21 is bounce? I know Dilly all too well. She can do what now? Yeah, bang. And Accelerado. A junior staffer. Kasap. A staff analyst. I see the jokes. They're happening. She can what now? Oh, you know what? She could. She always could. Kabuff. You learned Kabuff too? I spent all those points getting Yangus up, and you're telling me you just learned Kabuff? Dazzle, Fizzle, Bounce, Drain Magic, Kathwack. You learn Kathwack. Kathwack! Ability to captivate the hearts. Oh, you've just got straight up a charisma stat. How about that? I'm just gonna raise charisma. Yeah, let's get sarcastic laugh. Yeah. He becomes a lady killer. Squelch. He becomes a dreamboat. Fuddle. He becomes a Playboy Knight. What? More Kabuff can't hurt. And immediately another Metal Slime. Let's go. And there's one over there. I like this area. I like this area a lot. Shooby-dooby-doo, shooby-dooby-doo. Scooby-dooby-doo, dooby-dooby-doo. Let me see. Let me see. What happens if Jessica bangs? Will she attack the Metal Slimes or not? Let's see if whooshes them too. Bounce, bang, accelerate. Well, now. They're just spells. Don't get any ideas. Attack. Yeah, historically, Metal Slimes aren't affected by spells. Let's not waste our efforts. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Here we go. Oh, they're staying. They look so pretty in this game. Look at them. Those specular highlights and everything. Can we go for a second one? Nope. Metal Slime's immune to magic? Yeah. I was just trying to see if that's, you know, still the case. Sometimes, what the hell are you? Seaweed? A king kelp. Look at that, they're singing like a diva. I listen to their music. Oh, look, I get to have a part 2. Come on, hey, hey. Ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. You like this thing? I like it too. This thing definitely wasn't in Dragon Quest XI. Oh, it just melts. But yeah. Even though Dragon Quest usually has those kinds of rules, I still like to check to see whether or not certain games break them or bend them every now and then. King Kelp would have been alright in Tulip. How about these? Would these enemies be alright in Tulip? If anything, they'd be more appropriate. Just saying. Oh, hell yeah, I learned Crackle. Ah, but they're different groups! Alright, bang it is. I'm just gonna bang the kissers. As is how you do. Want to have a heart attack? Not particularly. Is the heart attack that I've missed a key item in this game and I can't go back to get it now? Because that would definitely give me a heart attack. Bop-ba-da-bop. Everyone's sleeping on the job. What do you think this is? Nighttime? You guess the staff doesn't let Angelo deal damage? You can always do at least 1 damage to a metal slime. It's just I didn't use an actual physical attack with him. I used the whoosh spell. We haven't gotten a new weapon for Yangus in a while. I could keep upgrading the sides. Oh, but I don't have enough skill points. We'll just save. You won't tell me the current asking price of the Misadventures of Tronba on CIB. Oh, I already know it's like $400. I looked the other day. I already had that heart attack. I already had to have a new heart transplanted. No, it's not nighttime anymore. I'm gonna have to just fight out here until it's night again. I took too long. Well, shoot. I guess it doesn't really matter. I still have to fight my way through the cave. Oh, there's a treasure chest. I can't get to it. If only this game had a grappling hook. All games can be improved by having a grappling hook. Prove me wrong. Yangus, any treasure in here? There's 3 treasures somewhere around here. Alright. That's the asking price of just the disc now. Oh no, it went up. I don't pay attention to buy it now prices. I just look at like whatever's going on with it's not all in one group, damn. What's ever going on with price charting? Dragon Quest V had a grappling hook. There you go. And that's why it's the best Dragon Quest ever. It's now anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000. That can't be true. If those are the prices that are just like people are listing for buy it now, every game is gonna have like the super inflated prices. It doesn't particularly mean people are actually buying it for that. Those don't count, especially if they're WADA graded. Because that's just a scam. Did you hear there was somebody was flying on a plane with a WADA graded copy of Pokemon Yellow sealed in the box, and then the TSA just tore open the case and then ripped apart the box with a box cutter? I'm poisoned. As much as I feel like graded games need to be knocked down a peg, that's a little excessive. You saw that image. You hope retribution occurs. Dang. Is there no rule about that? Like, if the TSA or just the airport damages your stuff, is there no, like, insurance? They just get off scot-free? Is that what happens? Because that would just suck. That probably is the case. Zombies! I'ma need a good squelching. Oof. Angelo! Wonderful. Da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. According to price charting, complete in-box listings for the PlayStation 1 version. On the 17th, one sold for $450, which is as I expected. Another one sold for $810. Somebody overpaid for that. Somebody definitely overpaid for that. Oh, it's a best offer accepted. So we don't actually know what it sold for. Okay, you know what? Price charting really needs to remove any listing that's like best offer, because that really skews the values. One sold for $550. It's about right. Yeah, they're definitely not going for $1,500. And sure, you said asking price. Anybody can ask anything. That's not gonna surprise me. Rainbow flows just a bit. Welcome on in. Wizard staff. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's put that on Jessica. See what happens. I do wonder though. I should have. Oh man, I should have bought that bow while I had the chance. I forgot. Jessica. Equip it. Yes. There you go. I never checked to see if the stone hard hat actually was good for anybody. Let's see. I'm guessing Yangus. Oh, that is so good for Yangus. Yeah, baby. Why? I still don't understand why Yangus is the only person that is allowed to wear boxer shorts. Like, come on. They must only be in his size. I bet the boxer shorts are used for some other recipe. For like the ultimate armor. It's like reinforced boxer shorts plus 100 defense. That box did get cut open. Poor Pikachu. I remember when my dad got me Pokemon Yellow. I was asking for it so much. Because it's like, it's the version with Pikachu on it. I need it. It's like the way to play Pokemon. Oh my god. And he said he wouldn't get it for me. Don't get my hopes up. Just don't. It's definitely not gonna happen. And then all of a sudden, one day he picks me up from school, and it's just sitting on the dashboard of the car. I didn't even notice it at first. But my dad's like, hey, look in front of the car. Look outside the window. I'm like, what? What's going on? And I look past the box sitting there, and then my eyes focus slightly closer. I'm like, wait a minute. Pokemon Yellow. Good version of the game. At the same time, though, I definitely wish I didn't get rid of the box for Yellow. I'm usually so good about keeping the boxes for all my games. I have all the boxes for every other Pokemon game I've had. But Yellow, specifically, I threw away the box for. Not threw away, but I think I left it somewhere and it got squished and destroyed, so basically we just threw it away. How could I let that happen to Pikachu? Damn. Black Diagon, good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning in the game, too. We're traveling to the top of a mountain to see if the man on the moon can grant us our wishes at night. Unfortunately, we were supposed to come at night, and it's already daytime. But we're just gonna have to wait a little bit longer, I suppose. It's alright, it's not too much trouble. Hope you're doing well, and hope you're ready to have a great weekend. I'm planning to meet up with some people this weekend, and hopefully we have a great time. But otherwise, just keeping it chill, keeping it cozy. I'm almost running out of MP. I might have been using it all willy-nilly. Oh, here's the place. Oh, good, it's already sunset. What are you? That's a big baddie. You wouldn't say the box was ripped to shreds. Yeah, and all I said was it was just cut open. It was basically destroyed. I never said shreds, because, you know, if I said to shreds, then my brain would have immediately followed it up with Professor Farnsworth, to shreds, you say? Because my brain only works like that. I got that brain rot. Dun 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 dun. Fat bats. I need to send a picture of these to Zalfira and see what she thinks about them. Oh, they're all in one group. Let's try the crackle. Snap, crackle, and pop. Damn! Why is Jessica so strong? I like it. How is his wife? To shreds, you say? And what happened to him? To shreds, you say? Hoit! Scooby-Dooby-Doo, boobity-doo. Alright. I'm kind of feeling the effects of Yangus not having a group attack. At the very least, Angelo has whoosh.
Thanks for the hydrate.
Delicious. If I ever make the gamble eggs do anything on stream, what should it be? Because now at this point I feel bad if I add something because people have been gambling them like they're nothing. Because to be fair, up until now they've been nothing. A lot of the headlines and stuff covering it described it as in shreds. Ugh. It's still just unceremonious and I hate it. It's really upsetting to me. Organize the bag. Ba, 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 ba. How many herbs do I have? Oh, not a lot. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Look at that moon. It's almost like a blood moon. Oh, there's more caves? I thought this was the end of it. Oh, jeez. And now it is nothing. Gamble all. Good job, Rainbow Flows. Oh, no, 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 no! Don't you dare touch me. Okay, this mountain is a bit more elaborate than I was expecting. You know what? Since I'm waiting for nighttime anyway, let me just go back, because there was a cave I missed on the way up here. A random effect for every 1,000 eggs. Random effect? Now there is an idea. Like, keep the theme of gambling going. Like, you could just redeem your eggs on absolutely nothing, potentially. Or it might, invert the colors for a minute. Who knows? Huh? Mummy! Oh! You're not too broken up about the box itself, as long as the game is fine. That's the physical part you care about. Like, yeah, I'm glad that the game is free. It's like the same as that meme with the Pikachu and a ball. And it's like, free him! And then somebody ends up buying one of those Pikachu balls and then cuts the Pikachu out. Like, he is finally free. That's great. At the same time, that is somebody's copy of the game. You know, at the very least, I hope that if they weren't planning to play it, I hope they just play it now. Because at this point, why not? Unless they're trying to keep the cart in perfect condition, which I guess they could. Not gonna lie, sometimes I've considered some of my Game Boy Color games and Game Boy games. I see the back, the part where like the cart actually slides into the Game Boy, and I've seen them like all scratched up from as many times they've been inserted into the Game Boy. Sometimes I consider swapping the backs out and just the back, so that the back can look all nice. Oh, Yangus ain't having a good time. He's getting more poison by the time he survived on scraps as a child in the mystery dungeon. Fuck. Bang, bang. I suppose I can squelch. Just for you, Yangus. Is he still poisoned? Yes, he is. I was having a hard time because it doesn't say he's poisoned. Oh, he's not poisoned. What is he? Something. I think he's just cursed. These zombos are getting on me nerves. Bum 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 ba 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 ba. Nice bucket. Come off it. Here we go. You would say something on the unobtrusive side? Oh, for the random effects? I like the way that Delinquent Ghost does some of his effects. Like, he prioritizes ones that don't particularly interrupt the stream. And that's actually how I do it most of the time. I usually just, Oh, mid-heal. Have we really reached that point, huh? Well, I guess I deserve it. Boomerangs. Da-da-da-da-da. I am honestly thinking that I'm not gonna put anything else on hero. I just love boomerangs too much. Yeah, let's go. Power throw. I'm a big boomer. Just like maybe little gifts that show up for a couple of seconds. Like nothing too fancy. Oh, this is a whole other part of the mountain. This mountain is so elaborate. Look at the map. There's like 2 whole paths. It is pretty though, the view. I think this is the same path I already walked up earlier. These rocks make me wish I had the Megaton hammer from Ocarina of Time. I could smash them to bits. You know what? Props to Dragon Quest VIII. They knew that I'd be up on this mountain. Templar shield? Oh, that's gotta go to Angelo. He's literally a Templar. Transfer. Yeah, only Angelo. Only you. Wouldn't it be funny if you could unequip everybody's clothes and they'd just be wearing underwear? Haha. Haha, what if? Haha. I mean, you know, Fallout does that. It would just be weird to see it in a JRPG. Because it's such an unusual thing for a JRPG to do. EG and you were talking about it. Things that interrupt the stream is a bit much. Popping off to the side or happening to the streamer is the right amount of obtrusion. Wow, it's already nighttime. How convenient. Thinking about the beans. Right then, here we are, eh? Ain't you gonna sit down? Oh, I get it. We forgot to bring any grub with us. No point sitting down if we ain't got nothing to eat. Yangus, you and I are on the same page here. We gotta have snacks. Can you feel that? I sense magic. Powerful magic. It's coming from the mountain and the full moon. Look at that wall over there and the shape of the window. Something's going to happen there. I can feel it. Let me think. Maybe the house is gonna rematerialize completely. Don't ask me how I know. I just do. We better stay here and wait. We can't leave now. Nighttime makes poets out of people, you know. Not all of them are good poets, mind. Me, well, you know. Anything to keep the ladies happy. Tonight's not the night for that anyway. My tongue may be smooth and silver, but so is the moon, and it, I concede, is better to look at. Wow, Angelo. Something to look at better than ladies? I'm proud of you. You finally realized that there is beauty in the world. Standing here, I realized. We just like sit at this window. Alright. It's the remnants of an ancient building. Little more than the frame of a large window remains standing. Oh, you know what? I should check the camera codex. Maybe this area is a picture. Kingdom of Ascantha. Oh, there is so much. Miscolored mummy. Okay, not doing that because you have to defeat 30 mummies. Little Hill of Hope, where every wish will be granted. Take a photograph of the top of the hill. Yeah, exactly what I thought. That's here. Spinning wheel. Okay, I gotta go find the grandma again. Castle keepsake. The banner's tumbling from its utmost reach said calmly the castle's form. So, picture of the castle. View from the top of Ascantha Castle. Golden slime, golden slime. Picture of the king. Okay. Maidservant. And then a picture of Emma. Dog? Named by the king himself? I don't know what that is. Yeah, these seem pretty easy. Alright, Cameron. You just want any part of this? Oh, you know what? I know exactly needs to take a picture up in here. Line up. Beautiful. On a full moon night, no less. With the window in the background. Haha! Perfect! Photograph locked. You specifically brought up for redemptions the notion of fart sound effects. Yeah, sound effects... I was hesitant to ever add sound effects to my channel, but they gotta be things that you can use, like, to set the mood, and things that are hopefully understood to be used to set the mood. Absolutely. In the past, I've had more obtrusive videos that take like up to a minute or more. At this point, the most obtrusive thing I have is the giant chicken attack, and I made sure that was expensive and can only be redeemed once per stream. Die! Da, 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 da. Well, now I just want to stay as Jessica. Can I do that? Of course I will. Ow, thank you. But where do I sit, eh? Just need to sit here for the all night. Right? Trying to find a place that, like, lets me sit. Sit on a rock? Sit by the wall? Is it even a full moon night? I don't even see the moon. Haro sound effects. Haro. People start abusing it, raise the price. You know what I do now that I have a bot that can read channel point redemptions? I should make it so that there's like an economy that dynamically adjusts the price. So like the more people redeem a certain thing, the more it costs. Oh, here we go. I did just have to wait here. Oh, it's gonna be a door! Getting Super Mario World Ghost Door vibes. Look at that. That's beautiful right there. Are we gonna go to Never Never Land? My thumb looks weird. Ooh. Wonder what happens if you're halfway through the door when the night ends. Whoa, what the? What is this? It's like the fairy glade or something. It also looks like something out of Dragon Ball Z, which, you know, Akira Toriyama, of course. Alright, we need photographic evidence that this place exists right now. You know it. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. It may not be a challenge, but I just like the picture. Oh, wow. Yeah, I like it. Look at that. They got like scrolling texture effects. The magic is in the air. Can I consult? Just gonna read this real quick. Mikado, what's up? This is pretty, isn't it? Better to just close your eyes and pretend you ain't seen nothing when you get an eye full of stuff you don't know what to do with. Just like when you're caught on the job. Deny everything. What do you think, Gov? How about we just say none of this ever happened, eh? Yangus, you gotta let destiny take the wheel. Is this real or is it a dream? I feel like I'm in a fairy tale. This is so amazing. Well, being kicked out of the Abbey has proven to be a passport to some pretty strange experiences. This is the perfect location for a bit of after-hours socializing. Not too public, yes. After-hours socializing! You see, it's very romantic, huh? Probably just... You know what? We probably aren't actually here. We probably just did drugs or something. We just didn't know it. Who's this?
I am Ishmari, keeper of the Moon Shadowland.
Ishmari. Richard Mad Max, welcome on in. God blimey!
Welcome
Are you an elf?
to my realm.
The instruments are playing themselves and everything. It's like Fantasia over here. Can Angelo trip on the stairs? That'd be funny. Just trip on the way to the elf. Oops. Oh, Ishmari, what do you do for fun? Just write music all day?
Many moons have waxed and waned since human foot last trod this earth. Weary travelers, I welcome you now to the land of the Moon Shadow.
Are you the man on the moon?
Enlighten me. What desire opened the Moon Shadow window on this night? No words. Your shoes can tell the tale.
My shoes? Oh no. He's not in the feet, is he? Whoa. Whoa.
So, Pavan longs to be reunited with his dearly beloved Sasha.
Yes, but don't do it by killing him.
You stand amazed, mouths agape in wonderment. Ah, forgive me. I have yet to uncloud your eyes. Children of the light of day, Do you believe that memories are yours alone?
Well, now that you ask me that, maybe not. Is it me or did Ishmari have a really low quality mic? I think they had to turn up his gain because of the way he's just like, children of the light of day. The compression isn't doing any favors.
Houses, tables and chairs. The sky, the land. They too remember each passing day.
The tables and the chairs. All right, everybody, we're getting out of here. This guy's clearly just tripping on mushrooms or something. I think we came to the wrong magic door.
Silently, they sleep in a dream world of memories. The moon's light may give shape to these dreams, these memories. I cannot stir this daughter of the sun from her eternal sleep, but perhaps I can end your friend's waking nightmare.
That sounds threatening. Don't kill him. Just like, give him a vision in his dreams or something. I think that's good enough, right?
Lead me to the castle. Lead me to the scene of Pavan's misery.
I guess we can trust him. Ishmari joins the party. Cool. I wonder if he's going to be one of those temporary party members that can fight stuff. That'd be funny. Can we really trust him? Can I consult him? Nah. Ordinary things like clothes and houses and memories. They have dreams? Does it explain the vision I had in the Tower of Alexandria? I don't know. Clothes have memories. I bet Angelo wishes he was one of Jessica's shirts.
People have been telling me I've got a brain the size of a pea ever since I was small. The outside of me might have got a bit bulkier, but the old grey stuff's still as small as ever. So, I ain't got a clue about nothing.
I thought you were gonna go into this whole thing about like,
Joke's on them, peas have got a smaller brains than me.
what is that? Human? No, he looks normal enough, but... Well, anyway, he doesn't look like he poses a threat. I say we trust him. Take my word for it, I can read people's intentions. It's one of the things that makes me good at cards. People with twisted souls always give them away, like Dulmagus. Don't end his life, just help him wake up. Next time you lose your keys, don't bother asking your table and chairs then. They don't remember either. If I pose exactly like this, I can make it look like he's about to just fall off into the water. Or he's just hugging the ground. Beautiful, beautiful place. Return to the normal world. Opens the moon shadow window. Whoa, I'm already here. Okay. I was gonna explore the mountain a little bit, but I guess not.
Lead me to the castle, lead me to the scene of Pavan's misery.
Nothing to report. Reminds me of the guards from Metal Gear Solid 2. The ones that like sleep and then every few minutes they wake up and it's like, nothing to report. Can I leave? Look, Pavan is actually in the corner. Can I like click on him? Oh, I can!
Upon this night, by the light of the full moon, I shall play a tune to salve the king's wounded soul. Lead me to the king.
I'm not even allowed to leave. I'm locked in.
No dawdling, straight to the castle. The sooner we're done, sooner I can go home. You disturbed me while I was composing my masterpiece. I was going to put it on TikTok. I was going to be famous.
I love how people always snore in Dragon Quest one of like two ways. And one of them is just catching a few winks. How many? A few. Oh, I can't even go up those stairs. Dude's sitting on them. take a picture of the king. Oh. Kinda looks like Prince Ferris.
Oh, grieving soul. May the moon's rays trace the scenes enacted here long ago.
Oh, we're just like showing him memories? Because the castle remembers her. Wow. Is this helping? I feel like this might actually be tormenting him. His dead wife. Don't you want to see your dead wife?
What is this? A dream? An illusion? No. No. I remember this. You.
Must really be losing my mind. I wake up and I see a hobo and some dude with blueberry hair with a lute.
Okay, why is that the first thing you try to touch?
What is wrong?
Sasha.
I didn't want to say it, but she really is just Princess Daisy, huh? Dang, no wonder he's so sad. Me too, King Pavan. Me too.
I've missed you so. These 2 years I've thought of nothing but you. Ever since you passed away.
You're not still fretting about this morning's missive, are you? You mustn't. You made the right decision. You're always so lenient with people. But sometimes you need to be firm, too. That's a king's duty. Everybody believes in you. You must stand tall and proud. Ascantha is your country.
Okay, wait, I thought these were memories. You're telling me that she said this to him before? Maybe. I can believe it.
Oh, yes. I have news. The innkeeper's dog has had a puppy. He wants us to think of a name.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Is that me? Yes, I remember this. It was the spring before last. So, this is a memory from the past? A puppy, you say? What do you think? No doubt you've already thought of a good name for it.
Yes, instead of King Pavan, the puppy will be named Papan.
It's a secret.
Why? If you've thought of a name, then I'm sure it's splendid. Tell me.
Surely you have a suggestion too. A name for this puppy.
But I'm sure yours is...
Shush now, Pavan. I think any name you came up with would be simply perfect. My dear king, you're a wise and kind man. You should follow your own instincts. I was planning to use the name you thought of. That's all I'd decided.
Yes. She was always like that. Always giving me so much encouragement. Sasha, why?
Look at him. The tears are flowing. I don't know if we're helping. It has to be, right?
Sasha, why are you always so strong?
Because my mother gives me strength.
Your mother? But she passed away years ago.
I never told you, but I was very timid as a child, so weak and afraid. And every day, my mother would try hard to encourage me.
Just like she does to him.
When she died, I was so sad and lonely. But then I realized, if I went back to my old weak self, I would have nothing left of my mother at all. It would be just as if she had never existed.
Damn. So these are memories. This is what she said to him in the past, and he's forgotten it. He's forgotten those wise words, and that is exactly what's happening to him now. Pavan, you gotta remember. Remember your wife. Remember the queen. Hold on to her, just like she held on to her mother.
I realized I
In the
had
way
to
that
be
only
strong,
you can.
that I must remember her words of encouragement and everything she taught me.
The loot dude just jamming out in the back.
That way, she'll live on inside me for always, forever.
Sasha, you're right. I should be more like you.
Remember, kids, it's nice to have an Uncle Iroh, but it's even nicer to be the new Uncle Iroh. Hate that you relate to him.
Shall we go out onto the terrace? The weather's so nice today. It would be lovely to enjoy the breeze together.
He's merging! I'm just imagining, like, as soon as he goes out of range of the loot dude, she just
Look.
disappears.
Your country stretches before us as far as the eye can see. Oh, Ascantha is so beautiful.
Yes. Beautiful, Sasha. So beautiful.
My darling king, for people to live their lives happily, you must be strong.
Do you see now, Pavan? You had it inside yourself all along.
I remember. Everything you ever told me lives on inside my heart.
It's not just the fact that the queen is telling him to be strong after she dies. No, it's the fact that she's already told this to him, and he must have blocked it out due to his trauma. We're not just like showing him his wife. We're not just doing that. It's all coming together. It's the person she was. That's the only reason that this works.
Forgive me, Sasha. I finally opened my eyes. I'm sorry for being so sad and lonely.
Yuji Hori, you mastermind, you've done it again. You've done it again,
At last,
man.
I've finally awoken from my long and terrible nightmare.
I'm glad you had, King. Welcome back to the real world. Can people wear more colors than black now? Oh, wait a minute. Is Cameron's photo not valid anymore if we don't have the ribbons? Oh no, there's no ribbons. Actually, even better. There you go. And they're not too long this time. The other one's kind of draped a little bit. Thank Twig, what's up? Just emotion after emotion in this game, huh? I love it. At times it can feel like the pacing is almost a little too fast. But hey, you know what?
Never again will I forget the things Sasha told me.
That's the good thing about Dragon Quest. It feels like a lifetime passes even though this was just one stream. And look at Yangus go. Look at him just go. Just absolutely demolishing that steak. And they got like fish and lobster. Whoa! This is some spread right here. I want to take a picture of this. Hold on, let me just capture a screenshot.
It felt like a dream, but I believe in what I saw. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yangus consume!
Thanks to you and Emma, I've finally woken up from an unbearable nightmare. Now, I can be a proper king to my people again.
Yeah. It had to come from the queen. Because anyone else, they wouldn't have known. These were things that the queen said to him in private. Oh, that's genius.
I cannot thank you enough. If there is ever anything I can do for you, please do not hesitate to ask.
Yeah, we're gonna need at least like 200 more pounds of steak, because Yangus can just plow through that in like a day.
I swear, I will do anything in my power to repay you. Anything at all I can do to help. Farewell, my friends. May fortune ride with you on your continuing journey. I hope we will meet again soon.
Sure thing. You've never really met us, but hey, I'm glad we could help. Well, that's cute. Aw, heck yeah, we're still at the dinner table. Look at Jessica, just looking all prim and proper. Angelo drinking wine, as usual. Ooh, this can count as the picture of the king, right? Kick the dinner table! Screw your food! It's overcooked! You calling this a meal? I'll call you a meal! It gave me food poisoning, I'm dead. No, you know, I'm doing that thing where I'm like trying to do the magic trick at the dinner table. I need to pull off the sheet in one fell swoop. Just nobody told the hero that you have to do it like with two hands. It's perfect. Getting full on photos. I'm almost half full.
Aye, where'd that Itchy Marie bloke disappear to?
Itchy Marie?
Feels like it was all kind of weird dream, don't it?
So you're chasing after a jester called Dual Magus? Well, I'm afraid I haven't heard talk of anyone like that passing through Escantha. That's not much use to you, I know. And I was just now saying I wanted to help you. I'm sorry. Kick the king! Kick the king! He's left himself open! Yeah! Hut, 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 hut-ta, hut-ta! That made me think about Alistair. I suppose he lives on too. In my heart. You just have to dig deep down. So that sissy of a king has finally pulled himself together and started to behave like a real man again. Angelo, you and your toxic masculinity. You know what I mean. I didn't mean to blurt it out quite like that, though. Maybe I've had a bit too much of the old moonshine. It's wine, man. You can't be that drunk on wine. My goodness. Wow, that's a nice photo over there. Well, that's cool. I suppose it doesn't really do me much good to stay in here, so I guess I'm going. Goodbye. I'm really just going. Without my party, I guess. What else do we need to take a picture of? I need to take a picture of the, like, upstairs of the throne room. Okay, now I've got my party with me. I've been dreaming since last night. I'd like to see Alistair again, too. Da-da.
I know it's tempting to get a bit more of that grub down your gullet, but you gotta know when to stop, like me.
Yeah, Yangus, you stop when there's no more food. What? Who are you thinking of, Angelo? You're thinking of the dead queen? When will you stop, man?
Those eyes, those lips, that voice, that immaculate pause.
She's well worth lamenting for 20 years. If only I'd come here a couple of years earlier, I would have been able to make her acquaintance in the flesh. Angelo, you swine. Jeez, man. I don't know about this guy. Are you sure he's part of the church? Please. No shame. Is that the interesting dialogue you're talking about, Thank Twig? Because that's definitely interesting dialogue. Don't mind me while I take a picture of this young lady. Here, let's make it a little bit less weird. What if I bring Angelo? That makes it more weird. Let's bring a horse. There you go. Now it's perfectly normal. How I got a horse here, you'll never know.
This room has been kept just as it was when the Queen died 2 years ago. But His Majesty has finally ordered it for it to be tidied up, so that's what I'm doing now.
Well, I'm glad that you are. I'm guessing that there's no point at which any of Cameron's Codex pictures are impossible. So, at the very least, I don't think the game would do that.
Emma worked tirelessly during the 2 years of His Majesty's depression. It's time she was giving a decent holiday and more besides.
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that the king, you know, just got his stuff together and put it all in a basket. As far as Dragon Quest storylines goes, I don't feel as connected to that story as, you know, everything else so far with all the party members. Obviously, because the party members join you. But especially this one, kind of feels like I had no real personal reason to help the king. I just did it because I was here. So -1 point for that, but plus 2 points for making it actually feel realistic that, like, just hit it so hard that he actually did have everything inside him. He just needed to be reminded of it. Doggy. Here, I'll sit too. Oh, that doesn't count? Are you not the dog that was named? Wait a minute. Tango! Tango? There you go. I don't know why that didn't work. Hold on, let me just, Tango! Like the cat from Mega Man! Yeah! Good boy.
Put it in a bucket.
The horse is royalty. She belongs in the castle. Yeah, King, like, now that you're not sulking in that room anymore, Princess Medea will take it over. Who's Princess Medea? This is Princess Medea.
The king's gods say that he's like a different man now. It's not that just happier, it's like he's stronger-minded than he used to be as well.
I'm glad.
The king named my dog for me, you know, didn't he, Tango?
Woof, woof. Bark. Bow wow. Bow wow wow, yippee-yo, yippee-yay.
Hey, hello there, you can't beat a nice walk, eh?
Everyone looks so colorful now. I can't help but notice. See, any more shots while I'm here? I wonder. And I don't even know how important it really is to do these. Okay, got that one. I need to go take a picture of the grandma. Wait. No, okay, I got this one. Need to picture of grandma for this one. Castle keepsake is the castle. I need a picture of the castle. Tango breaks down to the One Piece rap. Is that the name of the rapper that did the One Piece rap? You know, because Sprint was playing One Piece Odyssey, I was looking up videos of the 1000th episode special for One Piece, the opening they did where they did We Are again, and I saw somebody made a fan one of what if the 4Kids dub of One Piece kept going, and they did like 1000th episode special of the One Piece rap, and they used the updated version of the rap that the rapper did. Yeah yo, oh oh, ho ho. There you go. It's like we're just going on vacation. Da 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 da. Anything else? Let's see. The castle, the view from the top. Did I remember to take that picture or did I forget? I think I forgot. We got the king. Oh, I took a picture of Emma. That's what I did. All right. The view from the top is the last photo I need. unironically a bop. It is. As much as it's like you can make fun of it for being another one of those, like, well, this is the kids show version of an anime opening. We gotta make sure it's explained 100% clearly what everybody does. It's still a bop though. His name's Zolo, he's just like a samurai and an lady. Why Nami's not shy. Usopp's doing his marksman thing. Sanji's cooking and Chopper's doctoring. Dun 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 dun. Yayo, yayo, uh-oh, ho-ho. This isn't much of a view, actually, but it works. Photograph locked! Alright, we out of here. Mew Mew Power Dub. Never heard of that one. It would be awful to be forced into mourning for 2 years, unable to express joy by command of the king. See, I think the writers, or at the very least Yuji Horii, I don't know if he literally wrote every piece of dialogue in the game, but whoever ended up writing the NPCs, they think of a lot of things. Like, if you want to have a story like all fantasy-like where the king's in mourning and so's the entire town, you can write that. And you can count on people's suspension of disbelief to cover up, like, oh, but what if the townspeople don't want to mourn? But there are a handful of NPCs that are like, but the queen was so nice, it's no wonder we're all sad too. Like, yeah, we were forced to mourn, but even besides that, we're sad. Stuff like that really ties it together. Rumor has it that the queen's ghost visited the king and gave him a right royal scolding. That's why he pulled himself together. That's Queen Sasha for you. You can always depend on her to keep the king in line, even beyond the grave. Been a long time since we've been able to stand out in the sunshine chatting like this. It's great to be able to have a good old chinwag again. Chinwag, I love that term for talking. You get the feeling Yuji Horii read a fair amount of Toriyama's work. Yeah, they probably just like talk Tori stuff in between like Toriyama drawing the character designs. What's up, Trode?
It's all right for some, isn't it?
We could make one king happy today, but not this one.
No doubt King Pavan treated you to plenty of fine food and drink, you lucky toads.
Oh, we forgot to get a little doggy bed for King Trode. Oops.
The princess and I have been waiting, you know, stuck here outside town. And Medea isn't much for conversation these days, hmm?
Hey.
I know how you feel, Grandad. If only you weren't so, green, eh? Maybe we could get you into town, and you could have a drink or something. I ain't exactly a looker myself. I know what it's like to be discriminated against.
Discriminated.
Wait, Gov, I've got an idea. The town I used to live in ain't too far south of here.
Oh, what?
How about we head off down there, eh?
Oh, we're going to Yangus' hometown? Hell yeah. I didn't know it was this close. I didn't know there was a path.
Sure, Pickham ain't no rose garden.
Pickham.
But it's in the middle of nowhere, right? Even a strange old geezer like him would fit in, no problem.
I suppose. I say, if it's a town that raised you, then it's gotta be full of nice, compassionate people, right?
Oh, Grandad here'll be able to get a drink. And we might get a clue about where that dull Magus has got to and all.
You know what, Yangus? That might be the smartest thing you've said all game.
There's a bloke
I'm
there
down.
who knows everything about everything. We call him Brains.
Brains?
He's a mate of mine. He'll know something, dead cert.
Yangus is one of those people that always, like, knows a guy. You can always count on him. Like, he's like Muscle Man from regular show. I know a guy.
See? 2 birds with 1 stone, eh? I ain't just a pretty face. Come on, let's get going south. Pickham, here we come.
Pick him, like Peckham. You know what, Yangus? That sounds like exactly what we need. I'm down. Let's get going. Oh, I'm excited now. I didn't know we get to see where Yangus grew up. But hold on, let me see if I can zoom to Grandma. Just zoom to Grandma, you know, as you do. Yeah, Versailles Chapel. can't redeem throw item suggestion? Yeah, it already got redeemed this stream. Only one per, I'm sorry to say. You can do it next time, at the very least. I'm sure I'll remember what it's referring to. As for what we redeemed this time, it was a bottle of milk. Here, bottle of milk? That's not a bottle of milk. Bottle of milk? That's not a bottle of milk. Bottle of milk, 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 bottle of milk. There you go, that's the bottle of milk. I like how the milk is solid in there, like it's frozen. Yangus be like, I know a guy for that. Anyone like, what about this? I don't know a guy for that. But I know a guy who knows a guy for that. How many degrees of separation? Instead of degrees of bacon, it's degrees of Yangus. I don't know if I need to take a picture of the grandma or of the spinning wheel. Let's see. It's the wheel. Hold on, I need a better picture. Trode. I never take pictures with Trode. Here, we can take a picture with Trode. Yay! I wish I could at least have him pose, like, in any way. Not just stand there.
Oh, thank you so much. A messenger from the castle came to tell me that Emma's coming to visit. I'll have to get cooking and put on a nice spread to welcome her back.
Can you welcome her front, too? Nice six, Xandris. Welcome on in. The milk might not be frozen. It might just be old. Oh, it's just cheese. It was in Link's pocket for 7 years. Link definitely has the Triforce of Courage, you know? The fact that he can have 7-year-old milk and just drink it with no hesitation. At that point, it just self-pasteurizes, probably. I don't know. Would you like to rest here? A donation of 10 gold coins. Well, they say it's only a recommendation. Maybe it's not necessary. How am I even doing on health, actually? I don't need to rest. Let's just save. Am I playing the PS2 or 3DS version? It is the 3DS version. As you can see, I can pull in the top screen. The bottom screen anytime I want. But we got beautiful mods to make this game all nice and pretty. I personally think this is the best way to play the game right now. I wish that somehow, some way, Square Enix would properly port this to the Switch or something. Or just modern consoles. With better graphics and then all the features from the 3DS version. But for now, you basically got a choice of emulate the PS2 version or emulate the 3DS version. Buying the game, what is that? Not at the prices you can get them online. And the eShop's closing this year, so pretty soon that's not going to be an option. Yeah. This is the first time I'm playing this game, and I'm loving it so far. What's going on? Why is everyone so quiet? Oh, I guess that makes this easier. Let's go to Pick'em. Zoom time. Oh, wait. You know, before I go, let's turn in some photos at Port Prospect. At that point, you don't drink the milk. You bite into a chunk. Delicious. Next time it is Lemonade Cafe. All right. You have a physical of the 3DS version? Hell yeah, so do I. I bought it back when Best Buy was still doing buy two, get one free for 3DS games. I forget exactly what I bought with it. But yeah, I'm really glad. I'm really glad I bought Dragon Quest VIII at the time. 10 new challenges at once. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at these photos. Look at these photographs. We got little squid boy. We got Jessica rejecting Angelo. King Trode at the spinning wheel. The beautiful castle with the beautiful Jessica. The view from the castle. Golden slime. Golden slime. The kind king at the kind dinner table. The maid and the dog. Wow. Oh yeah, that's like gotta be 2 stamp cards at least. A holy lance? I like that. Oh, and another one. What do we get? What do we get? I get highly strung cheese. I'm surprised actually that today's episode of Dragon Ball Quest Z didn't involve me fighting any bosses. We just basically went to the secret door in the sky, and that was it. It's a little simple. A little simple. I would have liked that story to be a bit more personal, but it's great otherwise. Yeah. You wish you had a good way to play 3DS games on stream, but you don't have a modded 3DS? Yeah, that's pretty much the two options. I'm lucky enough to have bought one of those modded 3DSs from Japan when that one company was still making them. But they're out of business, so if my modded 3DS ever breaks, it is just... there's nothing I can do about it. There's nobody to fix it, which kind of sucks. But right now, I'm letting somebody borrow that 3DS, so I'm playing this on a virtual 3DS, let's say. And you know, it's just as well, because I get to have all these pretty mods on it. Look at it, it's beautiful. I almost said it was delicious. It's that too. Good cheese, actually. I still need to, like, get into a fight and see what the cheese does. You know what? Just because I haven't done it yet, let's see what the cheese does. I am the cheese. I am the best character on the show. I am better than the bologna and the salami combined. Ah, crap. I have to give the cheese to somebody, huh? Alright, never mind. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. I need to go grab the cheese. Grab the cheese, baby. I'm not gonna use a strong cheese. That seems fancy. I'm gonna use one of my plain cheeses. Angelo, you can have the cheese. Ah, yes. The cheese. Remember, Munchie is the cutest member of our party. I don't care what Angelo says. Ba-da-la-la-la, ba-da-la-la-la. Cheese. One of Munchie's favorites. Munchie looks away? What do you mean Munchie looks away? Equip the cheese. I guess you can only use it for, like, important fights, maybe? If anybody knows how that works. Just give me, like, the spark notes. Having flashbacks, huh? Oh, Hero has to use it? Okay, I wondered. But yeah, this is the first time I've ever played Dragon Quest VIII. So, you know. Just going through at my own pace, wondering how good cheese can possibly be. We'll see. We'll see. That's fair. Munchie only takes cheese from the most pure of hearts. You've only played one time yourself? I see. Look at that fella. He's the Bo. The face of Bo. Use the cheese! Use the cheese, for God's sake! Munchie, eat the cheese! Whoa! I'm sorry, when did we get a fire-breathing mouse? Who put the jalapeno up in the plain cheese? I didn't know it was jalapeno, Jack. That's beautiful, I like that. It reminds me of those, what's that item that, like, turns you into a dragon? Is it, like, Dragonite? I think that's Earthbound. I forget. I know there's, like, a spell that turns you into a dragon. I think it's called Puff. It reminds me of that. It's just, like, it just happens. Oh, we can get more milk. Let's go. Oh, you know? Is this one of those games where if you get fresh milk and you wait too long, does it just turn into spoiled milk? No, I just got 2 fresh milks. And a cow pat. How easy is it to set up a virtual 3DS? If you've got a decent computer, pretty easy these days, actually. To be honest, if you don't install any of the fancy mods that I got right now, all you gotta do is find the game somewhere, and the fancy 3DS will generally tell you how it works. Is this a Haro? No, it's a hoe. What? Oh, it's a bow. Oh, but there's also bows. That's not confusing at all. Da 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 ba ba.
Shoo-ba-da-ba-doo, shoo-ba-da-ba-doo.
Yeah, I've gotten a couple of types of cheese by now. Some are stronger fire cheese, some do other things. I'm just gonna have to find different types of cheese then. That's good to know. Oh, don't you dare touch me, Philoctetes. I don't need to become a hero to zero. No, thank you, Danny DeVito. I don't need an egg in these trying times. Does the virtual 3DS I use start with C or R? Good question. I use the one that starts with C. For cookie. And chicken. Good enough for me. I don't know if the other ones can use all the fancy mods I have. But yeah, look for the orchestrated mod. And look for the HD texture pack. That's what I've got. Come back here, you rock lobster. Da-da-da. You love how this whole thing is basically an open secret? With the cheese? Yeah, like you can go the whole game without ever using them, apparently. But we came across this man living in a waterfall, and he was like, yeah, give your mouse some cheese, you never know what'll happen. Like, nothing else in the game has really specifically told me to use it, like, in battle. Other than that one guy. Not the other cheese? Oh, the other C. Yeah, you know, just gotta be careful when it comes to Nintendo. I don't know. It's just like the joke that streamers have. Not that I'm particularly worried, because emulation as a whole is actually legal. It's just, you know, where you get the games. And, you know, I've definitely said that I have a copy of this game, and I used, I'd say I used my modded 3DS to rip the game myself. I've actually done that. For a lot of the games I emulate. I mean, all the games I emulate. Specifically around the time that Nintendo started to really crack down on specifically like YouTubers and streamers for using ROMs and playing stuff like Translated Mother 3, I specifically went out of my way. When I streamed Mother 3, I specifically showed like, here's the cartridge that I bought from Japan. Here is the way that I used to rip it. This is legal because it is an actual backup of my copy that I own. So, you know, Nintendo's lawyers never went after me for that. But, you know, if they ever did, I got my proof. Well, emulation based, especially for older games that aren't sold anymore. Yeah, it's a constant topic on my stream about how games cost so much. And I think one of the reasons is because people in recent times have not really considered emulation like they did before. I think part of that is that it's harder than it was. I remember back when the Game Boy Advance, or even just the Game Boy Color was the current console, all you had to do was download like No Cache GBA, or No Cache GB, I think it was called. And at that time, like the biggest NES emulator was called Nesticle. Man, it took me a while to realize the pun in that one. I was an innocent kid back then. Back then, you just had to download the EXE, drag the ROM on it, and you were playing it. Nowadays, it's a tad more complicated depending on the system. But it's still pretty straightforward. Oh, look at this! These enemies! I remember these enemies. I remember them from like Dragon Quest 2 and 3. No, I'm thinking of Dragon Quest 4, I think? The last time I saw them. They're funny because they kind of look like Erdrick. They're the headhunters, huh? A full force throw that damages all enemies equally. Alright, let's try it. Most of your consoles barely work anymore. Yep. Game preservation is a ongoing topic. The fact that consoles will stop working and replacement parts will become fewer and fewer. The fact that games will literally rot, disc rot, it's a thing, look it up. Even if you keep your games in the case and never open them, just over time, they might actually just disintegrate. Which sucks. It really sucks. What does this do? Reduces tension. You can do that? Interesting. Bum 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 bum. The little nipper looks so happy. What's up, Victorio's Secret? A lot of the enemies in Dragon Quest look so happy to exist. I'm so sad to put them out of their happiness. Xandris plays Persona 3 Fez using emulation because your PS2 is getting old. Doesn't look as good when you try to use it for streams. Oh yeah, I know that feel. I tried to stream Persona 3 Fez a couple years ago, but there's so many mods for that game. Honestly, I know Persona 3 Portable just came out for Steam and other consoles yesterday, but if you know how, set up the PS2 version with mods and it is the way to play it. You can get mods that upscale the FMVs, you can get mods that change the aspect ratio to true widescreen, high definition textures, mods to control your party if you come from Persona 4 or 5 and you just aren't used to the way the AI works. Oh, Angelo's leveled up. Let's see. Angel eyes. Staves. You know what? I want to go try Angelo with bows first before I allocate any points. Because maybe I want Jessica to be the staff user now. Angelo's got wizard staff. Jessica's got wizard staff. Okay. Change the lineup a little bit. This is confusing me. Jessica, then Angelo. There you go. Okay, let's do a quick zoom. I want to zoom back to... Actually, it's right there, huh? I'm zooming back to Ascantha because I need to buy the bow. Headhunters is Dragon Quest 2. Oh, then that's interesting to me that they look like Erdrick, considering we hadn't seen him then. Emulate the hardware user physical disc on your PC? Hell yeah, Xandris. I used to do that with PS1 games. I remember that's how I played Legend of Dragoon. Oh, no way, the king's just hanging out? Hey, what's going on here? Now, hold on. I know your wife is dead, but... think she's a little young, sir. You've been a faithful servant to me over the past 2 years. I want to thank you. Why don't you take some time off? It's about time you visited your family. Take as long as you want.
Thank you very much, Your Majesty. I'm just so pleased to see you looking happy again.
Alright, as long as that's all that is. I'm warning you, King. Got my eyes on you. Need to check if Rogue Galaxy works with Duck Station. Is Duck Station for PS2? I thought it was only for PS1. You are not the weapon store. But yeah, disc rot, exactly. When I was in middle school, I borrowed Legend of Dragoon from my friend. And instead of playing it on PS1, I played it on EPSXE with a disc in the drive. It felt so sneaky. Like, haha, it's all legal. I'm using a real copy of the game. Short bow. Short bow for a short man. He's not short. But he's like emotionally short. Does that make sense? You know what, Angelo? Hold on. Let me see if I can... I doubt it, but maybe I can alchemy that short bow into something. Short bow. Combine it with the cheese. Yeah, nothing. Alright. Angelo! Look at that bow. Good. Alright, let's get back on track. My goal is to make it to pick him by the end of the stream. And maybe we don't have to go through the entire story there, but let's go meet up with Yangus's old crew. Maybe he's got like some found family down there. I don't know. You found Rogue Galaxies on PS4. You don't have PS4. Hey, with PS5 out, they're getting cheaper. Maybe it's worth looking into it. Yeah, I remember, so my PS2, I bought it in the Philippines in 2004. And we specifically waited until I could visit the Philippines. Because, you know, over there, here's the story. I've said this a couple of times. In the Philippines, for some odd reason, Sony designated their region as NTSC-J. That being, the Philippines got the same exact console and games as Japan. But the problem is, they don't speak Japanese in the Philippines at all. So if anybody wanted to actually play PS2 games that they could understand, they had to mod their console so they could import American games. And you know, it also allowed the playing of backups. But you know, Sony doesn't need to know about that. So yeah, you know, that's so I could totally just play import games, not to play backups, you know. Maybe legitimate backups, but Welcome to the Lakeside Cabin. It's a wonderful place for travelers on their way to Ascanta and Pickham to have a rest. I'm sure my stuff won't get stolen if I sleep in here. I'm sure. Chaotic Chow! Thank you for that raid. How is... Oh, you played Engage? How is it? How is it? Playing the new Fire Emblem. I don't stream Fire Emblem games. I do want to play them someday, though. My brain is just too small for them, but I hope you had a fun time. I know you like them. Fire Emblem. How is it? How is it playing as the toothpaste main character? With the blue and red hair, huh? Here's a secret. I only get bedhead on the blue side of my hair. Disinhala will come on in. It's so fun. She's fine. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, we're just talking about, like, our memories of having PlayStation games and systems. Yeah. Yeah. We're taking a little break because we had an emotional moment in Dragon Quest VIII. We reunited the king with the memory of her dead wife. His dead wife. Man, this game would be progressive if it was her dead wife. And, he now has the strength to rule the land once again. But, besides that, we're just traveling on as we do. Yeah, we call her Pepsi Girl? Ah, yeah, exactly, huh? Pepsi Man! Doom. But yeah, hope it's pretty good. The only thing I really know about Fire Emblem Engage, it's nothing even to do with the story. It's, and it's not people, like, complaining, thank goodness. It's just people noticing that... Here, let me quote a tweet. The anime accent is strong in Fire Emblem Engage. And then once you start hearing it, you can't unhear it. What is the anime accent? Let me try to invoke it for reading this book. It's the diary of a weapons dealer. Dear diary, I heard a great rumor in the pub today. It seems you can convert a common leather whip into a snakeskin whip using an alchemy pot. Sounds like all you need is a whip and an item with scales. I wonder if I have a weapon with scales in my shop. I can hardly wait to go to work tomorrow. Manok discovers a new recipe for the alchemy pot. Snakeskin whip equals leather whip plus scale shield. Right? Right? Like, tell me that isn't every voice actor trying to follow in the footsteps of Johnny Young Bosch. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Johnny Young Bosch and his breathy voice. But it kind of feels like that's what a lot of people do now. It's the combination of, like, almost the newscastery, very enunciated words, plus the too cool for school breathy voice. Oh no! Oh no! Uh-oh. Chaotic, your internet! No! Chaotic, if you can hear me, or if anyone can quote me in the chat, thank you for the raid. I hope your internet sorts itself out, whether or not you can hear me. I hope you have a good night? I don't know. Jeez. Ladies to reboot, no problem. But yeah, let's make that whip. Ooh, I'm saying snakeskin whip sounds pretty nice.
Alchemy pot.
Leather whip. Extra scale shield. Wait. Okay, here we go. Wonderful. You were close. Da, 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 da. Yeah. I bet I can make these even before I know the recipe. But I just don't even try. Let me see. What if I try to combine the hairband? No? How about do 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 do. Oops. Da 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 da. It's a small world after all. 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 My options are limited. Whoa, where did you come from?
Cold blimey! Greetings, I am a traveling priest. I am actually still in training, but maybe there's something I can do to help you.
Yeah, sure. Save, I guess. Let me still traumatized about Small World. I have been traumatized since I was a little kid. You don't understand. It not only lives in my mind rent-free, it is the landlord. It is the landlord which all other memories must pay rent to. It does not leave. If you ever grew up in Southern California and went to Disneyland more than twice in your childhood, you know the pain.
If you keep going south along the path, you'll come to a town called Pickham. I wouldn't bother if I were you. It's full of down-and-outs and thieves, you see. Everyone has the misfortune to set foot in a place, wishes they hadn't.
That doesn't sound too bad. I mean, Yangus is from there.
Well, what do we have here? Customers, are you? Welcome to our inn.
20 gold coins, sure. Mikado's been watching The Slayers. It's been interesting to hear Veronica Taylor, Rachel Lewis, and Eric Stewart in a pre-Pokemon dub together. Oh, no way. Yeah. The goats. Did you see that, the new Pokemon anime? Well, I'm sure people know the news. It's gonna be like Ash's Last Hurrah. Did I just say that with a British accent? His last hurrah. It's Ash's last hurrah before he, you know, leaves the show. So they're doing an episode all about Brock and a little bit about, I think his name is Celan. I forget what is how you call him. He's like the first gym leader of Gen 5, I think. But like Brock and his whole like love life problems. Do you think Brock will finally find his true love? Will he finally settle down? Oh my goodness. 25 plus years of the man being single? Will he finally get some? I'm rooting for him. Heck. We never found out what happened with Brock and Professor Ivy.
Don't mention that name!
I can hear it in my mind now. Crackle! What am I doing? I should use the bow with Angelo now that he has one. Let's see if it's any good. I've never known any Dragon Quest character to use a bow. Does anybody have any other examples? I don't remember a bow ever being a thing in Dragon Quest. Lisa Ortiz is the main character, Lena Inverse. Aw, hell yeah, a Robin Hood? Oh, just the hood. One of my favorite enemy designs in all of Dragon Quest. It's just a dude. Just a dude with a freaking cape over his head. And now he dies. Mini demons. Bop, bada bop. Bada bada bop. Attack! Oh, snap. Sure. That's a bow. What are you doing? You live in a glass house? Don't throw stones. I guess if he lives out here in the forest, he might live in a grass house. Jeez, I'm hurting. I never watched Layers. What's it about? Doobadabadoo, doobadabadoo. Can anybody tell me, like, another character from any other Dragon Quest that uses bows? Because I can't think of any right now. I've played Dragon Quest 1, 2, 4, 5, and 11 so far. The gorillas. I didn't say the name out loud, but they're called gorillas. Gore. That sounds like a Pokemon if I ever heard one. Like, just forget about Annihilate. If I ever get another Annihilate in Pokemon Scarlet Violet, I'm gonna name it Gorilla. It follows the sorceress Lena, who's always getting into trouble and basically her misadventures with her group of friends. I'm sold. Does she have a big witch hat? I hope she has a big witch hat. What? Oh. I finally met a chest that's a match for my key. Or rather, no match for my key. My key, no match for it. What? English.
This is the town of Pickham, eh? Alright, Yangus, let's see. Where you come from?
She's a fiery redhead? I'm also sold. But I wish she had a giant hat. I read a tweet somewhere that was something like, it's a rule that if your show and or game has a character with a witch hat, the witch hat must get bigger with every installment. It has to happen. That is character design. Okay, we're still not at Pickham, but we're on the way. That's the important part, not an isekai. Hey, I mean, you did... It was said that it was pre-Pokemon. Isekais, sure they existed, but definitely weren't as big at the time. Yeah, I think I'm unofficially sworn off of isekais just because they're so popular. Like, when I last went to an anime convention and there was an entire cosplay window, you know, when they had the little cosplay shows for anybody who wants to join in, when they specifically had a section that just said isekais, you know that the market is a little saturated with those. Otherwise, they would not have enough time to showcase them all. I saw a Chimera, now I can't find it. Despawned. We'll fight the next one. Escaflowne was a good isekai classic. Okay. Challenge question. What is the oldest isekai anime you can think of? And it has to be an anime, aka animated show from Japan. Not for any reason of gatekeeping, just so we don't count stuff like Night in a Yankee in King Arthur's Court. Wait, I've seen that guy before. It's another Hercule. Balding Mr. Satan. Who the heck is that? Sir? Wait, where'd he go? Oh, he's here. Am I interrupting something? Are you Batman? Nice tights.
This is Sparta!
Is that... Does that meme date me? I hope not. If I don't hear his voice, I'm gonna start voicing him as Mr. Satan. ... Alright then. Not much of a talker, huh?
Feels good standing on the edge of a building like that. I do it myself sometimes.
Dot.
Can we get out of here? I feel kind of uncomfortable.
What are you talking to me for? I don't have the answers to everything you know. Okay. The oldest isekai is Tomino's Aura-battered Dunbane in 1983.
You come to see me, and I ignore you. What was I thinking? Come, speak, I listen.
Oh my gosh, he is so Italian. Who is he?
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Mori.
Mori.
Here, I borrow my ears to the wind.
Clearly, I summoned him because I had pizza for dinner tonight. Look at him! Mori! I love him already. Look at that, his mustache is his hair. The goat? You telling me there's even more good characters in this game?
I hear it on the wind. There is someone magnifico come here soon. Oh, ragazzo, you are a traveler, see?
See? No.
Then I ask you one favor. Here, take these.
I said no! What? The party acquires 3 memos. What is this? I have Phoenix Wright evidence?
When we have finished talking, you take a look at these memos, huh? Each one has written on the informazione of the notorious monsters.
Notorious monsters?
Find them, fight them, send them to me! It is not to worry, ragazzo. For you, it will be a slice of cake. I see it in your eyes.
Hey, you think I'm a ragazzo? I'm a paisano at best, buddy.
Buona fortuna and good hunting!
Grazie.
You feeling a little lost, eh? Then you should throw your eye over the memos I gave you. They have the monsters informazione. Find them, fight them, send them to me.
Okay. What is going on? It's not Trunks and not Hercule. No, not Trunks. It's, Tights. Gina's Italian's Rusty. Ragazzo is Italian for boy. Ah. Truncule.
Mori's memos? Yeah, I'm not really sure what it's all about, but I guess if we look at the memos, we should be able to figure it out.
Memento Mori.
So all we have to do is find and defeat the monsters on their memos. Sounds like a dull rule. If only people always told it to you straight as him, eh?
As you can probably tell, I'm a man of much experience. I know more than I care to know sometimes. But never before have I come across a man like him. He's one of a kind. Gotta complete Mori's memos. Oh, I intend to, I suppose. Is there a time limit on them? Picks up Mori's memo number 1. Angelo, another not Trunks. No time limit? Alright. A smiley slimy? Oh, here we go. Fighting style. As slimy as a Casanova, and all over you just as quickly. Spotted near a dilapidated castle. Not a bad slime. A really bad slime. That's a little nod. Not a bad slime, because there's always a slime in these games that say I'm not a bad slime. Did someone say Aura Battler Dunbine? Apparently I did. Kamen Rider, how's it going, man? So Tomino invented both real robot mecha and isekai. Yeah, I guess he did. Wow. What a freaking trendsetter, dude. The question is, does he regret it? And you know, sometimes you just think like, oh yeah, these mangakas just invent character archetypes and genres so casually. You forget that they were ever, like, not a thing. Like, think about Hirohiko Araki, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. The way that he basically invented yanderes with that one character from Part 4. Fighting style. Walks all over foes like a centipede in stilettos. Oh, jeez. That's a lot of walking. Spotted on a riverbank near my Ava Abbey. Additional info. Loves to roam alone. Wait a minute. Hollow Knight. Wow. I thought the Hollow Knight was a bug. I fought the Hollow Knight. I did. I fought one like when we were going over to the old abbey. What about this one? The Squiggly Squiggler. The Squidgy Bump. Like a wiggling piece of spaghetti tossed in your face. Spotted at the water's edge near a lady bandit's lair. A lady bandit, huh? Additional info. A naughty boy who likes to get his feet wet. Naughty boy. Egg. What's up, Wendy? Welcome on in. Oh, chickens. Chickens. Ah! Yukako. That is her name. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Haru. Quick, get the honey mustard. No. Not these chickens. They're not fried. There's no bucket. Not yet. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, 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 bop. Da, 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 da. Time 226,362 of you being annoying, and people have they seen the Puss in Boots movie? I want to. Maybe I'll watch it this weekend. I don't know. I am hanging out with friends. Maybe I'll see if they want to watch it. Could be a good time. I so want to, though. If not, I promise. I absolutely promise you. If I break this promise, you will have free permission to throw 100 things at me for free. But if I break the promise, then I will at least acquire a way to watch the Puss in Boots movie this weekend. Because I really want to. Somebody remind me. I just wanted to go to the beach because it looked like there was something cool here. But the map lied to me. Alright, the Pick'em it is. You've heard good things, but you've not seen. The peppers again. I thought I'd seen the last of those. They're so silly. I love them. You know, peppers aren't my favorite vegetable. And I usually don't think to put them on anything or in anything. But when I was trying out HelloFresh, like, I honestly think that's the first time I ever chopped a pepper. I've seen people do it. I know how to do it. I just never thought to, like, purposefully cook peppers. Now, I've made jalapeno poppers before, but you don't cut them like regular peppers. You just, like, hollow them out and you put the little, the cream cheese and whatnot inside. You eat bell pepper cups today? I should eat more peppers. I don't know why I don't. Oh, so this is Pick'em, huh? Oh, but it sounds so bustling. I said bustlin', not bussin'.
Well, Yangus, at least you were right about something. No one here so much as bats an eyelid at me.
Yeah, this place is great.
So, the pub awaits. I'll go on ahead, and I wouldn't want to get in your way.
He wants to have a little drinky drink.
You go and find this brains fellow. I'll be waiting for your report.
Are we gonna start another bar fight? At least your playthrough isn't gonna be riddled with frame rate slowdown like yours was.
Boozing more like. Come on, Gov. Let's forget about him and head over to Brains's.
No, I want to booze too. Can the hero legally drink in this world?
Some of us have got to keep our minds on the job, eh? We've got to find that Dalmagus.
You're only saying that because you're used to this place already. Like, anytime you want to go back to your old hometown, it's just like, yeah, it's so boring to me, mate. Wanted for 500 G's. That's not even a lie. That's not even a lie, dude. Let's check. Oh, it's nighttime. I didn't do that. It just became night already. I'm gonna check Cameron's codex and see if there's any new ones. Apparently, if you defeat 30 mini-demons, another one to defeat 30. There's a labyrinth in the vicinity of Pick'em. There's statues of swordsmen. A snap of statues, okay. Bandit Burrow. I should be putting this up here. A town famous for rogues, bandits. There's a lookout post that commands a view. Find it, take a picture. Okay. Secret Society of Scoundrels. Particular place in Pickham where secret society of suspicious individuals meet. They're called the Cleaners. Golden Slime. Savant of the Slums. There's someone who knows everything about everything. Oh, Brains! I need to take a picture of Brains. Fortune-telling flop. There's a fortune teller for getting things wrong, for famous for. No matter which thing she foretells, you don't have to worry. Okay, take a picture of a fortune teller. Imagine if it's Valentina again. Oops. Awe-inspiring outlaw. There's a lady who's such a great thief, even the scoundrels and rogues who pick and look up to her. She's stealthy as stalking lion and able to steal whatever she likes. I feel like we're gonna meet some interesting characters pretty soon, eh? Xandris, were you trying to play this on a quote-unquote 3DS at one point? Playthrough isn't gonna be riddled with frame rate slowdown. Casino! Oh my god, hell yeah, let's go! This is what I'm doing all night. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. This is now the stream. It is 100% gambling. Oh, what is this? Slime bingo? Look at that. Da 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 da. They're just having fun. Oh, on PS2, I see. Yeah. So the song is playing right now. I love it because it's actually from Dragon Quest IV, I think? I believe it is. That's the first I heard of it, but maybe it's like from 3, and I've never heard it before then. This poster says Passion. And this song is a little nostalgic. 1, because of being in the casino. But 2, because it's also like a remix of the town theme from that game. Welcome to the casino token vending area. You currently have 0 tokens. How may I be of service? Each casino token costs 20 gold coins. How much would you like to purchase? I can only afford 50 right now. So I will buy 30. Whether or not I lose it all, we'll see. Miku gambling all. Aw, you built up all those eggs. Unfortunate.
Welcome to the Shrine of Recreation, the social stomping ground of the gentry, Pickham Casino. We slot machines and bingo for your entertainment and pleasure. Enjoy, empty your pockets, dig deep into your wallet, have a ball.
Welcome to the exchange counter, where you can trade your casino tokens for all sorts of prizes. You currently have 30 tokens, sir. Would you like to trade some for a prize?
Well, wait, didn't I say yes? Guess I didn't. What do I want? The platter can be a shield, but it's not very good. Jolly ring, Titan belt's pretty good. Look at that power increase, plus 10. Rune staff raises the defense of all allies when used as an item. Very nice. Just basically kabuff. Platinum headgear. Oh, that's the key prize right there. What can we play?
This is the bingo counter. Would you like me to explain the rules? Right then, here's how it works. First off, you got to decide how many tokens you want to put down. Then the game starts. You got to keep an eye on the cards in your hand while you watch the numbers on the balls the dealer draws. Every time he draws a ball, the space on your card with the same number will get filled in.
Oh, it's just literally bingo. It's just literally bingo. So it's just luck. And slots are slots?
This casino's dull, and there's hardly anyone here either. No, if you want to see a real casino, you've got to go to Baccarat. If it's big money on the roulette, you know.
Oh, I ain't had a win in ages. I keep thinking I got it in the bag as well. I'd get one anyway, away, and then the game ends.
Alright, we'll see how much luck I have. Let's play some bingo. Alright, big money, baby. I guess all my bet. Get ready to lose it all immediately, everybody. Let's go. Let's go. We got 15. I don't have 15. Let's go. We got 23. I don't have 23. Let's go. 3. I don't have 3. I see. Let's go. 19. I got 19. I got a lot of 19, actually. Let's go. 5. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. I'm 2 away. 18. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. 25. 25. I just need 2 more. Just need 2 more. 1. Okay. I don't think I can win. Wait, maybe I can. I cannot win. I'm 1 away. Cool. Yeah, glad I spent all of my tokens, huh? All right. Getting money via gambling is gonna be rough. Save before you play. Yeah, you know, I'm probably gonna like come back here when I can actually afford like a bunch of tokens to start off with. For now, I just wanted to see what the games are like. I'm sure the slots are the same as Dragon Quest XI. Here, let me buy 10 tokens. Time to lose even more money, baby. Let's go. This one feels lucky. 1 token machine. That's all right up my alley. I got 10 tries. Big money, big money. No whammies, no whammies. Come on, come on. Oh yeah, slime. Oh yeah, not... Oh, okay. I see. Today may not... Just not be my day. Cherry. Slime. Oh, chance time! I'm done.
Better luck next time.
Alright. Alright. You win every time you're at the casino. You never lose. If you reset when you lose, it didn't happen. Yeah, save scumming. That's usually the way I do it, Yeah, thanks for the toss. The RNG is rough. Yeah, you know, I've got save states. I can make use of those. For now, I'm not gonna risk starting any cutscenes. I know it's a little bit early, but I feel like I've streamed a lot this week. Tell you what, here's the treat. Next week, I'll try to schedule Dragon Quest for 3 streams instead of just 2. Because I really like this game. And I don't want to get burned down on it, but I don't want to stop playing it. So let's keep the streams nice and short. What does he say? This is a surprise. Most people in this region have a limited something. It's a deplorable situation. Oh dear me, sorry, I shouldn't be grumbling to you now, should I? Maybe you should. Most folk in these parts have a rather limited grasp of religion. They're not great churchgoers. I see. Well, don't worry, I'll save at the church. Beautiful. Do casinos really beat people up for winning too much in real life like movies? They won't beat you up, but they will just throw you out. They'll be like, well, you're clearly doing something because the odds are stacked in our favor. If you are somehow winning, then you're clearly cheating. And not in a like, oh, you must be cheating kind of way. Like, literally they use computers to make sure they win. To, you know, fix the odds. So if anybody's actually winning too much, they're doing something. Yeah. So many heathens in this town. Onslaught's gotta go. Have a good night, Onslaught. I'm not far behind you. Blade Venture 2? Oh yeah, well, I'm bouncing as well. And, yeah. We've made it to the town of Pickham. As much as I'd like to have a grand tour of Yangus' home, I think this is a good time to call it for tonight. Let's do it. Oh, I meant to quit. about to quit. It makes a good stream if I just say quit. Yeah. Egg. I just have a feeling when you're in a place as grand as Yangus' hometown, like something big it's gotta happen here. I didn't even think. Like sometimes you go RPG adventuring with a whole party, and like you just never see people's hometowns. Like, where did they come from? Did the game ever think of it? Well, apparently they did. And you know what I thought of? I thought of the fact that it's Friday night, so everybody get your dancing shoes on and just cut a rug like Kiryu and Majima. Yeah, I'm so buff. Yeah, I don't know who Lavitz is, but I'm sure I'll meet them someday. Yeah. It's still Friday in California, baby. That's why we're ending early. Yeah, you know the deal. You know the deal. Thank y'all for hanging out. Hope y'all had a good cry, as you do when you play Dragon Quest. If not at the king's story with his wife, then Angelo's backstory, because for some reason it confused me more than it really should have. Because I'm not sure when people say like brother literally or brother as in brothers in arms. I get it now. I understand now. Nobody has to explain it, but we're good. We're good. Glad you come out to hang out. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having you. It's been nice to have you. And that goes for everybody. As usual, there's beautiful art up from the people who are inspired by the games I play and the chicken nature of the stream. If you ever have any, post it on the Discord and I'll put it up, or tweet it to me, or any other social media. I'll find it, but let me know, because I might forget. And yeah, good Dragon Quest. Good Dragon Quest. I understand now why people say that this is their favorite Dragon Quest of all time, and I'm sure it only gets better. Yeah, is it up there with 11 and 5 for me? I can definitely feel it's on the way. So let's see if it just keeps it going. I have no doubts. I have no doubts it absolutely will. But for now, that's the stream. I'll see y'all on Monday. I'm not going to stream this weekend. And I'll try to do more Dragon Quest. We'll see. We'll see. We're also playing Breath of the Wild in preparation for Tears of the Kingdom. And that's the way it's gonna be for the foreseeable future. New games are coming out, but I don't want to start too many RPGs at once, so that's what we'll do. Yeah, have a cozy weekend, everybody. And if you haven't already, follow me on Twitch to catch me live next time I play this or any other game. Links are in the chat for any socials you may not be following me on or through. And if you're going to sleep, have a good night. Have a good weekend. And stay clucky, everybody. Bye.